You see.
Okay.
Dude, here's the thing, dude. This is my second time doing this today. And you know what, dude? It's all good. You know?
Same here, bro.
We're live.
Indeed we are.
Yep, everything's good to go. You guys can start.
Alright. What do we do first? Or what should we talk about first?
Oh, Alright, well, first off, we have our Uncle Caleb in here.
Alright, special guest,
How's it going,
Caleb
gentlemen?
Ross.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen?
And ladies goes to Mr. Jacob. It
All the
goes
ladies
both
go.
ways, but it's okay. We still love him the same.
Goes
Now-
both ways, yes.
We'll discuss that later before Sunday. All right. Now, but another week, May 21st. How's everyone feeling today?
Man, feeling
Freaking
good.
Freaking good.
My teacher's not letting me exempt my class because I'm 1 point away.
1 point,
1 point.
man.
1 point.
At
from
1 point.
something. So like I have an 89.
Oh,
Damn. Oh god.
if I were you, bro, I'll pull a quiet kid.
Yeah.
Never mind. You know what I mean.
A quiet. Wait, what the fuck,
Never
Excuse me,
mind.
Xbox, I need you to go in depth with what you mean by I'm gonna pull a quiet.
dude? Are you gonna do like
so-
that
so-
that clip from American Psycho of him walking down the fucking school hallway, and at the end you hear the gun blasting, bro? Is that what you mean?
Maybe. I know Revive sent me this. Hold on. I don't know if you guys see my camera, but here's Zazu walking down the hallway, and
We don't show that here, dude.
Oh my god.
and
Hey, dude.
yeah,
Zazu, what the heck?
yeah, Zazu, what's
hey,
this, bro?
No, dude, I was just going. Nothing's wrong, dude. I don't hear anything wrong with that.
Wait,
And
you can
it's just
see
me
his head?
walking, bro.
Why wasn't the back of his head shown?
Oh, you
Well,
can
I
ask
don't know,
Revive.
the
She's the one who
editor of-
keyframed
Yeah,
it.
the editor of that video.
Zazu's hairline is not looking too pretty right now.
Hey,
Keeping that under wraps, boys.
well, no. Well, here's the thing: is don't let a blind barber do your hair, dude, because it
Oh
doesn't
my
end well.
God.
All right.
Oh wait, what?
Now,
He got the Noah J hairline, but on the back of his head.
So for my school for a senior prank today, this kid was giving out free haircuts in the bathroom. Man,
Oh
man brought a whole barber, like he brought a barber seat. He got all
What?
the things plugged into the wall, and he literally gave people free haircuts in the bathroom.
Were they good or like?
Is it you want that fade? Just
he was,
fucking shaves your entire head off.
He's like a cosmetologist, so like he's really good at hair, so he gives really good haircuts.
He's
Okay.
a what?
That's not
A
not a senior prank.
cosmetologist.
The fuck is that?
It's like
James
it's like
Charles.
Alright.
he's you, but a little less flamboyant. You know? What
Oh,
I mean?
that
I'm
was
just kidding.
fucking wet.
See,
Or
I didn't
more
know what a
flamboyant.
When I was in 8th grade, I didn't know what a cosmetologist is, and they had this like job fair thing. I went to cosmetology because I thought it had to do with the cosmos.
It's the space.
Does not have
science,
nothing to do with space, guys.
Bruh.
It was basically me sitting with a group of bunch of transgenders. It was a fun time.
Oh boy.
So, you know, this is my last full week of high school, actually.
Congratulations!
Nice.
Are you excited?
Yes,
So,
sir.
next week,
go.
Thursday's my last day. Then June 4th, I graduate. So
Let's go.
it's getting unreal. Honestly, I haven't even left the place, but I already miss it, dude. You know?
Yeah,
Um,
high school. You're gonna miss the high school once you're in college.
Yeah, that's it's gonna be crazy. My school doesn't even have air conditioning either, so I'm literally dripping fucking sweat
What?
all day, bro. Yeah,
Why
my
does your
school doesn't
not
have it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
They
feel
don't
bad
have-
for you.
yeah. I feel the same way. When I was in high school, no air conditioning. There was only air conditioning in the newly built building.
Yep,
So,
Yep.
oh my
Damn.
god.
same with me.
And that's only for like, what's it called, for the 9th
oh, there we go.
graders. I was like, what? Not even the 10th, 11th, and 12th graders came and get some air conditioning?
Yeah, yeah, it's like what the
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Dude, and especially because it's like 80, right? It's like what 85 today's, and so the school has it built so when it's cooled, it's insulated really well, so it doesn't get too
Mhm.
cold in the building.
Mhm.
And so it's like it's even way warmer in the building than it is outside. And when I go outside and gym, that's when I cool off during the day. Like it's pretty sad. It's still fucking beaming hot outside. So it's just like it's cringe, but I mean, hey, it is what it is.
So where are you? So are you like? Is your high school graduation going to be like in the high school itself, or is it going to be like in a college?
we actually have a multi-purpose field, so it's like there's like a football, and the football field's also soccer, and there's a track field around it. So will have it in the basically on our turf field.
Okay.
Damn. Where are you having it, Caleb?
What'd you say?
Where are you having your graduation ceremony?
I'm having it at the Ohio State University. They have like our basketball court, and we're having it there. The thing is if my school didn't have AC, bro, I have what the kids call swamp ass. Like I leave a fucking I leave trail like I'm a fucking snail, bro. Like you'll come into a classroom, see a fucking chair looking away, like, oh yep, Caleb sat there today. It's bad. It's
Dude,
bad.
I have swamp ass too, but you know what, dude? I manage. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I have to sit on just one ass cheek just so it doesn't get bad.
Oh my god.
Gotta bring a rag.
Your teacher asks you, "What are you fucking wiping the seat for?" Just my fucking ass sweat, dude.
Ball sweat.
Dude, you stand up, you just see where your two balls are sitting, bro.
They're like two ball shadows.
Oh my
It's like a snow angel, but with your ass and balls.
Yeah.
I was so confused the first time that happened. I was like, what is this? What's on my chair? And this happened in like 8th grade. I'm like, what the fuck?
I've never had this happen before. I'm so confused.
You tell me you never have your ass and sweat, dude?
Not
many times.
But no fucking like, I know
Balls?
look down and be like, yo, was that my dick?
Oh, here's a pressing question since we're on the topic of ass and balls.
Oh my gosh.
Do you... Hold on.
Stream's demonetized already, bro. Gotta love it.
Do you guys shave your asshole?
Don't need to.
What do you mean you don't need to? What the fuck?
Good question.
Every time you shit, you feel like you're shitting, feel like a fucking... No, just...
It feels like a rug.
Not...
He has rope burn, internal rope burn.
Imagine you have like fucking the runs or like diarrhea or some shit and you didn't shave your ass. Like, what do you think that fucking toilet experience is gonna be like?
Don't worry, it's liquid.
You're gonna
anyways.
stain the hair on your ass with fucking shit.
So, Jacob, let me tell you this. How do you shave your asshole then?
What? I mean, I don't have like an actual fucking
Do you
like.
go to the bathroom?
Taki, you
I swear,
weirdo.
dude.
Mirror and do this?
Face cams are on the Discord screen.
You have a mirror.
So,
I'll be right back. Hold on.
and just for the audio listeners, he stood up and reached his arm around to shave his ass.
One hand under for like a mirror to
Dude,
see your
okay,
butthole.
wait. Well, okay, there's two things. First off, I think he stares at his asshole through the mirror. And second off, who do you sit or stand when you wipe? That's the big question here. Dude, I'll answer it. And I'll answer it honestly. I already know Caleb's answer because we already talked about this. And we have the same reasons as why we do it the way we do it.
Okay.
So, am I gonna show you how to shave your ass? Or...
Does he have the fucking? Oh my god! You shave it with that?
No, I just grabbed the nearest fucking thing. I'm about to shave my ass with this. What the
You
fuck?
should, dude.
How do I shave my ass?
You
with
probably
Oh,
put
no,
Vaseline
Chuck,
on the end of it, dude.
Yeah, put the
Vaseline.
Oh my gosh.
fucking.
So to answer Zaz's question from earlier, I stand.
Me too.
I stand.
What?
Why would you
I sit. Like
No,
lean
I
forward a
sit.
little.
You bend down.
Exactly.
Lean
RJ.
forward a little, dude.
You bend over to wipe your ass, bro?
I mean, like
You gotta.
Did I just hear
like
that?
RJ, like RJ explaining it.
Dude, he's touching his
You gotta,
fucking
like,
toes like he's at the
you gotta,
doctor's
like-
office, dude.
You gotta get in there, dude. You gotta like expand your fucking cheeks. You gotta get that shit out of the way.
Oh my god.
Sit her all the way.
But
Bro
when you
moment.
fucking like, if you ever like take like a shart like mid fucking shave,
What?
Oh, check you.
I've never shit mid-shave. That just ruins the shave.
You shit on your razor, dude? What the hell?
Revive, would you like to come in?
Someone,
Yeah, Revive's got a beard, so you know
Over
damn well
here
he has
digging
hair
in
all over
fucking
his body.
chocolate ice cream.
Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man.
Revive, are you alive?
So-
You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh my god.
I think all of us, maybe except for a couple in here, probably shave our pelvic and our sexual area.
yes.
How do you shave your sack?
I have to.
How do you shave it?
Dude, it's hard, dude. I am afraid to.
You gotta
Do
go.
What
you
if you
use-
fucking
Do you use a
gotta
razor or do you
fucking
use scissors? What do you use?
Tweezers. And then
I use scissors.
tweezers?
I use my teeth.
I use scissors first and then the shave.
Who
Yeah, I
shaves
used to-
them?
Yeah, me too.
Because if you use the razor, the hair is gonna get stuck in it. But if you like cut it, make it short, and then use the
Dude,
razor, it's gonna
so-
make it much more easier.
I was shaving my pelvic region, above the area. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. And I was using a razor for that just because it's quicker and easier,
Mhm.
And I cut myself and I didn't see it.
Ooh.
But it wasn't like
Ugh.
bad cut. It was just like it was like small, but there's like a couple of them, and the blood ran down, and I thought I cut my penis, and I kind of freaked out a little bit.
you just hear something hit the floor like thump, and you just see.
Oh, bro,
Am I
Dude, I
on my
couldn't live.
period?
dude, I couldn't live without mine, dude. I'd be fucking.
Either.
Mm.
I'm too dependent on it.
Oh man.
my child.
Exactly.
My child. What?
No, what am I
Hey,
supposed to do with
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Don't snort cocaine, dude. Just beat your penis and you get serotonin for free, bro.
Wait, I have a question. What was y'all's like first reaction when you saw your balls grow?
Wait, you asked that? You asked that like it's a minute thing that just happens, dude. like what? Like you could just watch him just fucking.
It happens
Do you
instantly.
think it makes a sound? Do you think like I bet
No, it
like
doesn't
Jacob's
make a
been sitting there
sound.
playing Call of Duty one day and then all of a sudden you just hear
It was during his Jurassic Rock speedrun. You just hear. He's like, oh shit! What
Guys,
the fuck?
I got lightning ball. Alright guys, meet me at the top. Hold on guys, my balls just dropped.
Oh my gosh.
You know what?
His voice is high, he's like, alright guys, I got the ball. Oh shit, my balls.
Oh my gosh, Jackie. Oh.
Oh
This is
my
a dead ass
God.
question though. Like when you see that shit fucking like drooping
Oh.
like 4 fucking inches lower than it's supposed to be. What the fuck was your reaction?
My first initial reaction was to do the ball clap.
What?
The ball.
Have you ever done the ball clap?
You use your balls like a fucking like that like metal fucking thing that goes back and forth.
That's what I do.
A
It
pendulum.
makes a clap. It literally goes like this. I'm not even fucking here. You know what? Listen.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
All right, everyone, listen.
Oh, I gotta turn the mic up loud.
Exclusive.
It's like we just hear. It's like we just hear.
We're gonna have a pendulum strike against each
Oh.
other. Dum, dum.
Imagine his fucking balls activates the fucking camera.
Yeah, imagine it like swings onto the fucking keyboard and it hits.
All right. Here goes.
All right, listen.
We're gonna hear
Fuck.
London Tower strike again.
Ah, that shit hurts.
I didn't even hear anything.
Oh, that was so much energy and didn't even hear anything. Fuck, I'm sweating after that. Holy fuck.
Dude, you did the one Fortnite dance when the arms are in the air and they move their legs around really fast.
Oh my gosh.
Electric slide in this bitch.
All
Well, that was a great start.
right, so where the heck is Revived? Revived, are you watching the
Revive
game?
Gamer
right
with a
now?
Y.
Shut up.
Oh, there he is.
Shut-
So
This
this
man
is
is
Revive Gamer's daily routine. He watches the basketball game.
Yeah.
Got a problem?
Yeah, we got a
Gotta-
problem.
I like his
We're
gotta-
having a view,
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening, bro. Nothing wrong with that.
He's gonna do that? Let's list all the reasons why the Lakers are the worst team in the NBA.
Okay, now we're gonna stop. Now we're gonna stop right there.
You're gonna make Revive Gamer bomb somebody.
Why Steph Curry is better than LeBron James.
Well, really, then
that's
why did
fine.
he lose to him 2 days ago?
What do you mean?
Because you had to carry the team.
The Lakers had every star player.
Yep,
right?
Techie, that's a start.
Who's every star
Let me give you
player?
an
We have
example.
2 players in our
Let me
stars.
give you
You
an
fucking
example,
idiot.
Revive.
What do you mean?
Stephen Curry on the Warriors is like you on Team Big Time Rushers. I'm
Oh
just
my-
saying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
I'm
Wait,
just
wait,
saying.
wait, wait, wait. You
roast.
just called me Stephen Curry
No,
on a shit
I'm-
team. So you just called me the best player on the team. You fucking idiot.
Everyone knows what I meant. I don't.
You
need to
literally just
fucking-
called no. You called me the
Everyone-
best player on the best team. No.
Dude,
Here we go again.
I
There's-
called you the best player, but like you hop in a game right now, you gonna show that? You're not gonna show that. So like I don't fucking care.
So what you're saying is I'm
Alright,
gonna hop
alright.
in a game right now and be really
So-
good.
No.
So,
Just not good enough for us to win. Is that what you're trying to say?
Welcome to C-SPAN, everyone. The political debate that is going on, and
Welcome to zombie debates.
Bruh. So that was a nice little
I
basketball,
see you're a basketball fan.
argument. But
I dragged it away before.
so
Basketball shoes.
how's your week been, Revived?
Pretty fucking boring, if I'm being honest.
That's very interesting. I like that.
Well, I mean, no, if you wanna, I mean, it's like the second last week of school, so there's that.
And you're a senior too. How does it feel?
It's still kind of hard to realize, to be honest. It's still
Okay.
hard to compare, what's it called?
It
Deal
feels
with it.
surreal. It's crazy, man. Just growing up.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, when I was like 6, I was thinking, man, I can't
Exactly,
wait to be
take
16,
you.
right? Man, I can't wait to be 18. This and that, and the other. And now that I'm almost 18, I'm like, dude.
Oh
Go
my
the fuck
gosh.
back! Go
Thank you, Trevor.
Back. I want to go back. I want to get out of here.
Time travel.
So Caleb's gonna look like he's wearing a swimming cap with a plate on his head. See, look. Doesn't it look
Look at that.
Guys.
Caleb, are you
You- you might-
valedictorian? Are you gonna give the speech?
Oh, God, stuck in my nose. Ah!
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Was that lucky or
That
unlucky?
one's got stuck in my nose.
what's it called? Did you guys have graduation practices?
Ours
I
was-
have mine June 1st.
Ah.
June 1st. Dude, I hated mine.
I had breakfast with my class, then right after we have the breakfast, we go down and practice.
Dude, graduation practices when I did it, like, we had like this strict teacher who wanted everything to be way too perfect. I'm like, it's just walking.
Let's go, Johnny.
I can't believe how hard it's for some people to walk with someone next to them. Like, they do it on the sidewalk, but they can't do it during a graduation practice.
Well, you have Revived Gamer right here. who
Oh
can
my
tell you
gosh.
the struggle himself.
Oh boy.
Dude, not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to give a speech for the graduation, but I was just like, just timing didn't work out on my part for that. But
Dude,
So you're saying you would have been
dude,
valedictorian? And like, yeah.
I like when during my graduation, I would have been the valedictorian, but obviously since I was graduating early, I did not fall under the category for senior. I was still like considered a junior, so that valedictorian went to the senior person because I would have taken it from them.
Got it.
And honestly, I fell asleep during their freaking speech. It was kind of.
Hey, thanks, Techie, for the $2 bomb. Y'all want to be in and out of the
we
stream?
just sat
Alright, got
there.
you, homie.
I
Legend here,
don't
better know
like.
it.
I
Yeah,
didn't
bro.
like graduation.
you,
like,
Johnny.
the first half of it, I was like, man, I just want to go up there, get the diploma, and then when you go up there, you find out the diploma's being like given to you on a different day, and you're like, oh, okay.
yeah, I just can't wait to get it and be done. But I'm gonna miss like kind of the environment of school in a sense of like high school.
Oh, dude, I love just walking down the hallways, and then you just see, the pretty girls. Then you see your friends, and then you just, you go to your locker, you get the book, and then.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like
That is my nickname.
it's like
apparently.
I literally I grew up with like people with all these people, you know, and it's just like since kindergarten all the way to now, and it's just like it's crazy to think like these faces that we see every like basically almost all the time. That once we graduate, that's like basically gonna be one of the last times we see them, if like depending where we go.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Sadly, I didn't have that type of experience where you see the same people from kindergarten to high school. Like everyone goes to a different middle school, everyone goes to a different high school.
I mean, yeah, I probably have the worst experience of that here. Fucking, I've moved schools like 5 times.
Yeah, and then but it's crazy how like within like you know the 3 years of middle school and the 4 years of high school, like you're just friends with like a group of people, and then once you reach the final year with them, you're like, wow, how the fuck did we get here?
Yeah. So, and speaking of like all the school things, so Caleb, you senior tag, how'd that go?
For the people that are watching that don't know what senior tag is, it's a tradition we do at my school where all the seniors get together and we break up into teams of 6 people, and it's basically a big water gun, like 24-hour water gun fight, where if you get hit, you're out. The only way to be exempt from getting hit is to be completely naked. And that's like the big thing of the game. Basically, the whole point of the game is to see each other's fucking like dicks and boobs and shit like that. And that's basically the whole point. And we're playing for like a cash prize. And the cash prize we won is 200 split between all of us. And the game ended yesterday, and my team fucking reigned victorious. So our team won the cash prize. Major fucking dubs, bro. So
how many boobies did you see?
Only one pair, unfortunately.
Only
I saw way too many wieners, dude. Way too many than I wanted to. I'm not gonna show any wieners, so don't worry about that.
Of course, I remember you, Johnny. He's doing a podcast.
Hold on, I need to find it.
Xbox to go, bro. You're ready to go, homie.
He's finding the wieners.
Oh,
wieners.
No. Trying to find one that won't get this video taken down.
Don't worry, we don't have the webcams on.
I do.
We don't have the web. Oh,
that's my friend in the front seat driving naked.
Okay. That's just disturbing.
So yeah, and it ended up so the team that we were versing at the end, their name was Team 7. Our teams were so equally matched that over the span of 2 weeks, no one got anyone out. So yesterday we just said, "Fuck it, we'll do a rock paper scissors game."
Johnny, your profile picture looks familiar.
It was kind of a lame way to win, but we won.
Oh, this.
But it was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that stuck you.
That would have been funny if no one won. It would have gone on even longer.
Oh my gosh.
My friend thought it was a great idea, and I didn't experience this myself, but my friend Jacob,
so Johnny, the profile picture looks,
so we were in this forest area. We were gonna bonsai the other team, so we were all naked in this forest, walking around, waiting for this team to show up, and we were all gonna bonsai them butt naked and fucking spray their cars and shit.
Oh my.
And we were like preparing, and we were all butt naked. And my friend said he turned around to my friend doing jumping jacks. Naked.
Oh my god.
So his thing was just flopping everywhere.
Oh my.
Yeah,
no, I can't get that image out of my head. Oh.
I never wanted to see that, but it happened.
Well, there you go.
And I'm proud that it happened.
See, I wish my school had shit like that.
Literally.
But
yeah, it's fun.
It's the most.
You know, it's unfortunate because they use COVID as the excuse for what we like for everything, and it's just like, but we could do this, but you say we can't do that.
No idea, Takio.
I mean, it is what it is.
Ah, Cambo. All right.
There's no point.
I remember you, bro.
Getting mad at
what's good, Lebowski, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
senior year was unwraps. It's unfortunate. Being a football player too, because I played football for my school, and what's it called? The best part about football games is having the student section. And for our football season this year, it was only parents allowed. So basically, the games were fucking dead silent. And we had to play this one last year. We had to play where somebody made a game-winning Hail Mary touchdown in the last second of the game. And literally when that happened, we all my whole team got up and celebrated, but it's just completely silent. Like if there was a student section, it would have went nuts. But
Yeah, man.
unfortunate.
The biggest.
You know, it's gonna be crazy, dude. Like, how do you feel about it being your last year of high school?
Crazy, man. Like I was talking to my friend today. Literally, it felt like we got to school. We were freshmen literally like 2 days ago. Like I can remember every class that I was as a freshman, and it feels weird that like it's already over, right? Like it's everything that we went to is already over. Years gone by like that. It's weird.
Yeah.
Dude, what's so crazy is like the school year. You're starting on the
Check
first day
you!
of school.
Oh
you're
my
like,
gosh!
it's the first day of school, and then it's so insane how
Bro.
like the time just flies
Final
past,
showdown?
and it's
Yeah.
summer already, and you're like, oh my god, man, this year went fast. It went fast, and like now do that for like the next 4 years of high school, and now you're finally at the end, and I'm like, wow, it's a journey, man. That journey just goes way too fast.
Yeah.
It may have felt slow when we were experiencing it, but like, you know, just thinking about it now, it's so fast.
Hearing this learning.
I always find me and my friends always reminiscing about like elementary and like this year. I feel like it's more of like a reminiscent year, and it's just like it's kind of funny because you kind of look back on all the shit that's happened.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
funny
get
stuff.
something. I'm gonna go get my senior letter.
All
I'll
right.
be right back.
All right.
Also, I want to take a quick pause right here and read what Taku just said. Caleb really didn't play football, but he was a wide receiver in the showers. If you know
Oh
what that means.
my
Yeah.
god.
That's what Taku said in the chat. So, Taku,
You're in the
there's that.
showers. Man dropped the soap.
Wide receiver. Yeah. We're gonna tell
So-
Caleb this.
We will. So while he's doing that, I have a question for you, Xbox.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
So besides like Big Time Rush and all those other kinds of songs and shows and that kind of thing, what is your favorite artist or song?
Does Lonely Mailbox count? Or like, isn't that like?
Yeah, it counts. I'd say that counts. Yeah.
Then yeah, Lonely Mailbox. LM, my boy. Because he makes pretty good
Nice.
music, bro. He got potential. And by the way, 2 more hours. I don't know if you guys are counting the days and realize this, but in 2 more hours, it'll be exactly 1 year, one exact year that Lonely Mailbox released Shoulda Said It, that song. So, and I remember at this certain day, at a certain hour, me and Zazu hopped in a private call and we were reacting to Lonely Mailbox's song, and it was.
Oh yeah.
And I've been listening to it ever since, bro. It's a great song.
Damn.
It gets me nostalgic, all about, you know, Z for C2, May, June, summer of 2020. It's a nostalgic song to me, you know.
Dude, I'm just excited for summer, you know?
Same.
Everything's getting back to normal. Everything's getting back to normal, man. We're going to Vegas, and sadly not Xbox anymore.
I blame the government. No good tax.
Yeah,
return.
but Xbox will see us on the live stream. You know, we'll bring him with us. You know, we're gonna try to.
I'll
get
just
him.
if I end up going, which I'll find out this weekend.
That should be your birthday present,
Literally.
Yeah,
or the
So-
graduation present as well.
probably both, dude. It could be both.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
exactly.
Actually, my mom
I'll
did say
smuggle
that.
Xbox.
Oh, did I cut you out? You know,
I
you
was
can.
just I'll smuggle you to Vegas.
Oh, God.
Because I was looking at like, the trips and stuff and how it'd go if I was going to Vegas this summer.
Mhm.
And it would go from my airport that's in my area, then I'd fly from there to Philly, then Philly to I think Phoenix, then Phoenix to Las Vegas.
So there were 3 connecting flights or 2 connecting flights?
I'm back.
Yeah, about I think 3.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's cheap. So that makes
Should
sense
be.
why you would do that. Yeah.
It's a total of 12 hours. It said something like that.
So Xbox, what were you gonna say?
So yeah, my mom did promise like 100% that for my graduation gift, since I'm graduating in 2022, that
Yeah.
we can go anywhere, legit anywhere.
Anywhere?
Yes, anywhere. Anywhere.
But I got a spare room for you with your name on it, Xbox, if you want it.
Oh my gosh. Nah, my mom would not let me travel alone. Even though I've traveled to Florida with my little brother on my own. But hey man, what can you do about it?
Well, see, now then maybe that gives us potential to
Plan something.
yeah.
Exactly. Also, Caleb, hold on.
Bro, true.
Takio said something nice about you. So Caleb, Takio said that Caleb really didn't play football, but he was a wide receiver in the showers. What do you say about? Oh my gosh.
The most wide receiver you will ever see. They call me Hole, man.
Oh man, dude. I'm fucking with your own dick.
Oh my god.
Excuse you.
So in my senior letter, I talk about Modern Warfare 4.
Oh my god.
Let's hear this. Read it out loud.
So I wrote this freshman year. They made us write a letter to ourselves in our senior year, and I wrote this freshman year to myself. I'll read it word for word. It says, "Dear Caleb Ross, how's it going, bud? What's your career status? How's the phone? Question mark. Well, right now, Trump's president and stuff.
Okay then.
Fortnite is very popular, and Black Ops 4 is about to drop, and I am super hyped.
Oh boy.
The way it's going.
Oh no.
The way it's going,
dear.
man. Oh.
Modern Warfare 4 is coming soon too, maybe, but I'm still hyped no matter what. Bro, Fortnite is starting to die and stuff and things." I'm literally reading it how it says, bro and stuff and things. "I wanted to be skinnier and more athletic." That didn't work out. I'm cool with I'm cool with the Trap House. That's what we call our friend group. "I have also been playing Rec Room and stuff. Sorry, I am messing around in class, so I am not getting much done. Well, I love you and goodbye, man. Has anyone in your family, or here everyone in your family lives? LMAO, love you."
I love his vocab.
My handwriting,
And
bro,
grammar.
I can barely even read that shit. It looks like
Oh my
fucking chicken
God.
scratch. I can't even read that shit.
So this
It's like
was
it's like a
written in
doctor's
2017?
handwriting.
Or
The Mind of
not
Caleb
2017.
Ross in 2018?
Stuff and things.
Bro and stuff and things, bro. I was literally like, I was in class like talking to my friend the whole time, so I just didn't fucking write I barely wrote anything.
Man.
Just talking in class.
Crazy,
It's
bro.
just so natural.
Bro, Black Ops 4 was such a great game, and I had a fun time with it. It sucks that not many
I did
people did not fully experience it, you know. They
It just
judge
sucks
Yeah.
that you
it based
can't
on
say
the,
that you like it.
It is
I
great.
still
It is a
do.
great game, you know.
No, it's not.
Chuck, it is good. I played
It is
BO4 with
good.
you, and bro,
It
looking
is a
back
great
at that game, it without that game,
It's
I
like
would have
saying
never
Power-
met you guys. You know.
The game, eat, drink water.
That is true. I gotta give credit to Black Ops 4 for that. Like, we wouldn't have probably been a thing without
Exactly.
Black Ops 4.
Because that's where I met
We
Caleb,
probably-
Carrickson, Umbra, Team of the Dead, and then Zazu. Well, he invited me so I could make that team, and then from there, Z for C1,
Yeah.
Z for C2, and bro,
And now
been
we're
one
here
crazy
for
ride.
the third one.
It's kind of ironic because me and Zazu and Flamer and Revive talked about this a little bit on their Zcast. It's cool how everything kind of happened for a reason.
yeah,
Everything that we've done literally led up to string us to where we are right now. Like if
Speaking
I've
of
never
everything,
retweeted the thing about Zombie Showdown, I wouldn't be here because I wouldn't have met Xbox, Carrickson, Umbra. I wouldn't be here at all. Wouldn't know Zazu, wouldn't know Perka. I wouldn't know anybody. So if it wasn't for me retweeting that and then saying, "Yo,
yeah.
you want to join?" Never been here.
and me
ever.
for
I
not
totally-
being in
So
Team 935ers, Zombie Squads, whatever. Team 935ers for what's his face, Space Squads. You know him? Yeah, he
You
made a
asked
team.
if we know space ones.
Team 935ers. He created that team, and I was on it. And Zazu was like, "Hey man, you should join this tournament because it'll help out Team 935ers." And I was like, "You know what? Why not?" So
Yeah.
yeah, if I was
And
never
I
on that
lied about
team,
that just
Bro.
I lied about that just so you joined, just so you know.
well, thank you for telling me that now.
But
Space Squad's watching
like
punching
that.
the air right now.
just like that, we're friends. We're family.
So but I that is true because it's like with life in general, with everything in life too, and generally, it's just like the universe has like the strings on us, and it like it's weird how it all works out because it all plays out. Just like everything you do, like literally pushes you to the next day. And it's just like the ripple effect, and it's actually really crazy, you know, just like how small decisions or just very small things just really affect your life, and like the slightest just thing could make the biggest impact for your future. And it's crazy to think about it.
If I remember, like the journey to like meet you guys, I think it was just like, you know, I started.
Dude, that would be cool,
a
Tack.
YouTube
You're not gonna
channel,
lie.
Then I made the Twitter, and then you know started talking about zombies and stuff on Twitter, and then eventually, what's it called, Zombie Squads, you know, became a thing, and then they invited me. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And then from there, like I forgot who. I think it was Zazu I met first, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I met Zazu first, and then from there, Zazu, you know, was telling me about the stuff that he was doing, and then he was also, I think, he was also telling me about like Z4C before it even became Z4C. I was like, yeah, you should do that. Like, that's a great idea. Like, it could be something big, and look where we are now. Such an insane
Weird.
journey.
Raising over a
And,
lot
you know,
of
Z4C started the charity event. The only reason that became what it is from the events we had before. Like the very first one had no one in here, or like no one we know really anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think, except for like me, and that's it. Then the second one, that's when I met Xbox, Caleb, and kind of majority of the people. And it's funny because I remember when we met Chuck, it was with that Infinity Z, I think, wasn't it?
Oh
yeah. I forgot that was the thing.
That was the
Forgot
most.
about that.
That was the most stupidest idea I've ever created. Actually, I just did it because I was like, you know, everyone's making a team. I'll make a team. But I was like, nah, that sucks. I was like, how am I gonna make a team with like, you know, just putting a bunch of people in it, like little people that I know, and then just getting randoms. Like, yeah, you want to join Infinity Z? Yeah, join in. Why not? I didn't like that idea. But hey, you know, you kind of, you know, introduced us to more people. So you see, little decisions, you know, good or bad, led to, you know, more stuff. Good stuff.
I remember the first thing me and Chuck ever did. I was asking who plays custom zombies or whatever in a group chat. And he's like, I do. I'm like, you want to play later, dude? With me and at the time, Ben or Legend. The original Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Or the original Legend, I mean.
Yeah.
The boy.
So me and Chuck played Trump's Wall of Doom. That was the very first map we've ever played. And you know, actually I can pull it up real quick. I don't think you can put it on the stream, but I'll still pull it up, then you can listen to the audio, just like kind of how awkward it was a little bit.
Okay. While you pull that up,
Chuck sounds like a baby, dude.
oh my gosh. Yeah, when I
He sounds
first
like
played with Chuck, it was not during Z4C1. Like, we were not even talking to each other. It was me and Team of the Undead just talking amongst each other. But Chuck, I think he came up in my DMs and he said, want to do Blood of the Dead realistic Easter egg, and I was down for it. And when we played it, bro, yeah, Blood of the Dead realistic. That's what we did. That's the first thing we played together.
Blood of the Dead.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
that's the first thing we played together, and we got the Easter egg done. And I remember, you know, when we finished it, he called me a great Zombies player, and I was touched, bro. A magical moment. Magical
I'm just
moment
putting
right
it.
there.
I'm trying to get it on the screen right now. For viewers.
Same here.
So good.
Give me a minute.
No worries, no rush.
Gotta
Finally
live
back.
it big
Sorry about that.
time.
You know, I like, you know, looking back at the past.
Yeah.
Past is such a great thing to look back at.
I wasn't here for the past like 10-15 minutes.
Oh
What are
my
we
We-
talking about?
We look at like all these like teams that were like, oh, this was cringy and this was terrible. But to think of it happen, like stuff like the new wave, stuff like Infinity Z, Zombie Squads.
The
If that
new
never
wave.
happened, we wouldn't be here.
Chuck, it's
Yeah.
almost our 2-year anniversary, dude. What are you gonna get me?
Oh, shit. All right, you can play it whenever you want.
I actually find it crazy how,
You get it up, Xbox.
Yes,
how long
sir.
ago I actually met
All
Chuck.
yours.
What the heck is this?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god!
That my old profile picture. That's funny.
Holy crap.
The beauty, non-copyright music in the background. You gotta love it.
A big brain.
Big brain.
Yes.
All right, I remember a funny moment.
Oh.
On round 2. World.
Oh no.
Oh, that's the so perfect picture.
I'm trying to over here.
No.
No, we ran over somewhere and instantly died, and that's what I'm looking for.
Oh. There has.
I think I might have.
Oh shoot.
Oh yeah, right here.
Oh,
Oh, I remember watching this.
what?
Dang, that
It's
pink is
awesome.
high.
Beautiful.
Anniversary of Shino Numa at 3 a.m.
Oh,
Oh yeah, well you know what? Here I can give you an exact date, dude, because it's coming up. Dude, it's been 10 months. July 21st. So
Wow.
that's fine.
That's insane.
3-year anniversary.
No, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. I know, like, this episode's kind of a bit different from the last one in terms of what we're discussing, but it's just kind of like, this is kind of what made this podcast what it is today. It's just basically our history,
Yep.
essentially. Like,
And random stuff.
um,
Random ducks.
like our, like, if it wasn't just for how well we all connected personality-wise and also just kind of like what we are passionate about, we probably wouldn't have stuck around, to be honest. To each other, and
Yeah.
then our humor too. We like to kind of entertain people the same way, so it kind of like all flows well together really well. Like Revive hasn't said a single. Gaetano hasn't said a single fucking word since this episode, so I don't even know if he's alive anymore or not.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Revive. Eat
Yes.
a burger if you're alive.
yes.
Okay, well, you know what's funny? I literally just ordered a cheeseburger. That's why I wasn't talking.
Oh my god. Wait. Doesn't have pickles on it.
Cheeseburger.
Doesn't have
Of
pickles on
course.
it.
Of
Oh, nasty! It's gross!
Guys, I still want to have that discussion. Why do you guys not like pickles? I don't
It
understand.
ruins the
They're good.
sandwich.
It does not
Perfectly
ruin nothing. It's delicious.
It ruins anything it touches.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, here's the thing, dude. You mushrooms are fucking worse than pickles, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, oh my god. You fucking
Bro,
you eat the fungus,
I
dude.
love
You don't eat the fungus on a fucking mushroom.
me some fucking mushrooms, bro. That shit's so nice and it's so nice.
No.
Oh my god,
Oh,
this is getting
no.
pissed. This is getting crazy.
So good, bro.
Dude, what in the righteous hell am I in? Am I in hell,
Zazu
dude?
and
Am I
Caleb
in
in Mortal
fucking hell?
Kombat.
Is this what this is?
Like how Caleb said, I
Dude,
like
you
it.
know what
Nice-
mushrooms smell like, dude? They smell like a fucking trout fish or a girl's vagina when it stinks, dude.
You know what pickles smell like? You wanna know what fucking pickles smell
Nothing.
like?
They smell alright.
They smell like
Oh, look.
They smell like
They smell
Revive's,
bro.
they smell like Revive's
fucking
football
that, dude.
helmet. They smell like Revive's football
If
helmet,
I
bro.
meet Revive, I swear his smell is gonna be pickles, dude. He's gonna smell like pickles.
Oh my god.
I do not smell like pickles.
Dude, I bet he uses Old Spice pickle fucking
I do
scent.
not use old. Okay, dude. Why is this turn to the Revive Rose session again?
Okay.
Every episode.
In all seriousness, though, personally with me, I don't mind pickles. I actually I don't mind them.
What in the right?
No.
Why do you
Hold on,
guys?
Travis.
Why, I've never heard of people literally hate pickles this much. It's not that normal. It's not
Well,
normal.
now you're hearing about it.
No, literally, it's nothing wrong with
Um,
pickles. You sick
If you go to Chick-fil-A and you bite into a Chick-fil-A sandwich and you
So
taste
you're
the
telling me you
pickle,
take the pickles off?
Yes.
I don't
Well,
order.
okay,
I
okay.
order it without pickles.
You don't
No.
take a
we
pickles
order
off.
Because if
without
I
pickles.
bite it and I taste pickle, I just want to fucking vomit.
All right,
Exactly.
Respectfully,
Yeah, Zach. Yeah, you're sick.
respectfully, I will say I would not want pickles on my chicken sandwich. I'm gonna say that. But
Okay, I
on
got
a
you. I'm
burger,
sorry, this is out
but-
of control. What the
but
hell
on a
are you
cheeseburger or a burger like from
What?
like
Zaz,
I
what
don't-
logic is that? What?
because it's fucking different,
No,
dude.
no, listen, bro. When you bite into the chicken sandwich, you gotta have the acidity of the pickle while you're in the bite. It just tastes better.
Yeah.
Ew.
Okay.
I just-
I can't believe this is
Acidity
actually
of
happening.
the
I
pickle.
can't believe this
Let's
is
use
actually
the
happening.
pH scale on the food.
I don't mind pickles. I don't. But I prefer them not on my chicken sandwich, dude. But I don't care whether they're on my burger or not. But if they are, cool, dude. If not, cool, dude.
Don't care.
Okay.
Don't care.
I'm not like a big fan of pickles or anything. I'm not like I'm not like fucking
Yeah,
Mr.
you
Krabs
said
looking at
pickles, I can
anchovies,
fuck them
dude.
all
I'm
myself.
not like anchovies, you know?
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
you
fucking
inhale them with your whole mouth.
anchovies.
Like, no.
Anchovies.
No, if you do eat anchovies, I'm sorry, you're a sick person.
Uh,
I can't look at a pizza and look at a fish at the same time. That's just not fucking alright.
exactly.
That is
Amazing.
not
Okay.
alright.
I have something I want to ask, but before I say that, never mind. I already asked that. Okay, here's something that would you rather? Would you rather lick up inside a trout fish's mouth or just any fish? You know what I mean? Stick your tongue in there and fucking throw it around. You know what I mean? And you have a chance of your tongue going inside the gill of the fish too. So you're literally fucking punch boxing its fucking lungs, dude.
Making out with it, basically.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. French
Or would you rather eat frog shit
I have
What kind of-
frog shit though.
What kind of question is
and you have
this?
to lick its ass and you gotta fucking lick its back and you gotta lick its fucking nose?
You're adding all this
and
extra
boogers.
unnecessary shit. What
No,
the
dude.
fuck?
Now figure it out. You either fucking basically
If it
eat a
was just
frog
the frog shit,
raw.
I've ate frog shit and I've ate
I
a
think
frog.
I'll probably French kiss the fish.
Exactly. The fish. I'll take the fish.
I'd
Yeah,
fucking
'cause at
pull out
least-
Xbox's tongue and tie the fish on his tongue.
What? Why
What would
me?
you rather?
What did I ever
in
do?
This fucking situation.
Well, exactly, but it's like the humiliation. Would you rather make out with a fish or literally fucking?
I'll make out with the fish.
Oh,
Why
do I
am
get salmonella or do I fucking
You want to eat
make
the
out with a
fish?
fish?
You want, no, sorry, you want to eat the fish's lips or you want to eat the frog's ass? Is basically what you're saying.
Can I shove my dong
Hey,
in the fish's mouth?
If we're talking about like, can it be like the mom from
Wait,
like
wait.
fucking SpongeBob, like one of the girl fishes from SpongeBob?
the pink
I'll
one
do
with
a-
the bra,
Bro, I'll do more than make out with that bitch.
Oh my gosh.
dude. So
Hey, Caleb,
okay,
Caleb, listen,
Oh,
Caleb,
that's
question.
what you're talking about. It took me a while to fucking get that.
Wait, Caleb, what about Mrs. Puff?
This is
The
tough.
puff's a fucking
Dude.
puff.
Ooh.
It's a puff.
she would fucking. Just puff. Dude.
Why, SpongeBob? Why?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
Okay, Pearl. What about Pearl?
Oh, dude, she's getting up her. Never mind.
Oh my
Whoa.
god!
She would literally crush. She would crush Xbox's fucking ribs on the impact down.
Okay, that is true. That is true. Because I'm a skinny
He's like
motherfucker.
fucking 30 feet tall and she runs to Mr. Krabs and goes, "Hi, Daddy." I was like, fucking.
Don't
I'm
make
just
her-
thinking
don't
about
make her
the
fucking cry.
fucking the spout on top of your head, just like
Yeah. If you make her fucking cry, you're gonna hear like
Ugh.
bomb, bomb, bomb.
Hey, Daddy.
Bro, we should not be talking about Pearl. We should be talking about Karen. Karen now. Now she.
No, we're not even talking about
Plankton's
she's a-
wife.
I wanna fuck that
She's an
motherboard.
e-girl, bro.
Bro,
Exactly.
bro, she's still, she's still got the body. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
What are we even
Yeah,
talking about at this point?
You're
Jesus
basically
fucking
talking about
Christ.
Dream right now, bro.
Dream.
It's just a smiley face.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
look
bro.
at a smiley face and fuck it.
I'm sorry, Carrickson. I'm sorry. Carrickson is very disappointed in the
Get
chat.
hard to that shit.
God. What about Sandy?
Oh, bro.
Hey, they don't color Sandy cheeks for nothing, bro.
yeah.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, bro.
What's going on, dude? What the fuck is going on?
We are
dude?
making
I-
kid-friendly shows
Hey.
into the most disgusting thing ever.
I think
I'm just
Into my
saying,
drink.
dude. I'm just saying. I'd go to Bikini Bottom and look at the sandy cheeks. You know what I'm saying? And the rest is history.
Oh my gosh.
Go to the Bikini
Jesus.
Bottom to look at sandy cheeks, while also, you know what else is in the Bikini Bottom?
What?
The Krusty Krab. Ah!
It's
And the chum bucket. Cum bucket.
Oh my. No.
Not the cum bucket.
Not the cum bucket.
Oh my god. So I think I forgot to send you some videos today. That's why you're
Right,
like
I need
talking
help.
about
We all need help revived.
So, anyways.
it. I gotta send some videos.
Okay, so Caleb, do you feel like you're addicted to porn?
Oh my god.
Wait, hold on. Before we
I
get
got
into this conversation,
no
I
think
wanna
about
talk
it,
something.
Go ahead.
My God.
All right. So I just want to say, for this from the previous topic, not the pickles one, but basically the MCU origins stories we had.
Yeah.
Zombie squads was a key factor. Let's just think about that for a second, and also,
Jar Jar.
My
I
boy.
have a long history between everyone. So the first person I met in chronological history back in the 1940s was Laringo. We're
In the 1940s.
Easter egg races.
yes, we're with Steve Rogers fighting.
What the
And Revive, don't forget
Yeah,
him.
everyone here knows I met Chuck back in like 2016, 2017.
60. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I met Chuck like 4 or 5 years. No,
Dude.
like 5 years ago. It's crazy.
I want to hear your voice from back then, dude.
Dude,
He
Chuck.
sounded the same.
No, Chuck sounded
He
like.
sounded the
no,
same.
I sounded the same. I literally hit puberty when I was like fucking 10. It made
Yeah,
no
okay.
sense.
You know what, dude?
Chuck?
Because RJ used to be like, yeah, guys, I'm 14.
Yeah, dude.
Chuck used to have like a really noticeable lisp. It was like he talked with the full-on lisp. It was when I met him like 2 years again later, he sounded like a completely different person. I couldn't recognize him.
Because I didn't know how to talk back then.
You had a lisp though, but then I don't know how the fuck you got rid of it.
He
Because I
spoke in
learned-
music notes.
But and also like you would never think he would be like the rich person in the fucking party because he's like that one motherfucker. Every time he should hop into a game, he'd fucking lag out.
Oh
Every single
no.
fucking game. You would think he wouldn't think he would be like that rich person, but like now he's here now with fucking best fucking internet. I don't know what the hell. Maybe he fucking won the lottery between those 2 years.
Damn.
I didn't fucking talk to him.
Probably did, bro.
You know what's funny to me
Well,
is I just remembered a time when Chuck gifted me this anime game and we were going through it and like voice acting, like playing around. And I remember this one part came up and anime titties popped up and you were streaming. And you're like, no, no.
Jesus Christ.
I remember that so clearly, and just
I
like
still
how
have,
fucking crazy that was.
Gay World that he fucking gifted me a little bit ago.
Gay world.
Yeah, I got it one day. Chuck was like, "Hey, yo, check your Steam real quick." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Just do it." I was like, "Bro, I'm literally in the middle of something." He's like, "I don't care, do it." I'm like, "Okay." I go and check. It says you have received a gift from Chuck V107, and it was the game called Gay World. And literally in my feed, it literally just says Caleb Ross now owns Gay World. I don't know what it's about.
You own the gay world.
You should
You own the
stream
gay
it.
world.
you own Revive World. Joking.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
No, I'm sorry, bro.
So it reminds me of that game. I don't want to get into the too specific scale, but it reminds me of that game. Me, you, I can't remember who else was, but you were playing it. Me and someone else was watching, and certain parts came up after you, like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah,
wasn't it
yeah.
that game where he was just
Got it.
trying
Oh
to-
yeah, it was Perka. It was Perka. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, it was that game. Yeah. And you showed us your inventory of all the shit.
Oh yeah, because I wanted to see it.
So I'm
Hey,
on a
bro.
game right now.
Hey, bro. Honey Pop is my new life, dude.
Oh
I
my
live off that
gosh.
game.
We live
I
in
make
the-
I make money speedrunning that game.
Dude, literally, Lana Rhodes wants to join you on that, dude.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit.
All right.
Uh,
I wanna
I
go
mean,
on
I'm
that
not
road.
opposed.
Well, see, the problem is that she will realize that you're not 18 until September. But we'll just fake an ID,
Hey.
so you're good.
No one's gotta know.
No, actually, no. I was thinking of Sal DeLuca. My bad.
Sal DeLuca. Wonder who that is.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
I want to talk about the next person.
Anyone.
Oh, is that an automote or whatever it's called? Automat.
Huh?
The instrument that's like an animal, and then it goes like, yeah, that thing.
oh my god.
It's an automaton is what it's called.
Okay.
I got batteries right now.
Well, Zombie, you want to go back to that question?
Wait. Before
So,
I wanna
yeah.
quickly list the events. All right. So
Oh, yeah.
after I met Laringo, I met Caleb. I found him through one of his streams. I think it was like a Minecraft stream, and he was playing. He had like the candy texture pack on, or some kind of texture pack.
Probably.
And I remember him playing, and then he mentioned something about zombie squads, and, and then I don't know what happened, but next thing happens is that you guys were saying how you needed people for the first Z4C. I'm like, okay, I can join.
Hey.
And then I joined the group chat. And then you guys put me on. It was literally 2 days before the event, and then you guys put me on Revive's team and Switch team.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Nice.
But
You got put
Revive,
on the fucking bench practically.
Revive was a
What the
completely
fuck?
different person. He was like shy. It's weird.
yeah. He
Oh,
wasn't
so he
like
was a
how
better
is now.
player before. Now he's a
No.
good player.
Who revived?
Yeah.
Yes.
Revived was good at zombies at one point.
yeah, probably.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he regressed through the ages. You know.
Damn, bro.
Right.
It's time
Thanks
for
the support,
retirement.
guys. Thank you. Thank you, my only friends. Love to support me. Nice.
And you guys were on Team Transit Travelers with Swifts? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
The name speaks for itself.
So here's the thing: Revive didn't tell us he was like deaf in one ear, and we made him do Morse code. So, so you can probably tell how that went.
It's his favorite map, though. It shouldn't be a fucking problem.
The Blood of the Dead speedrun. I'll never forget that day because we lost
Hey.
by 13 seconds. To nothing.
Guard Crovy's actually his favorite map, Laringo.
Good map. Good map.
Oh wow, Kale's more
Great
fun than
map.
RJ. Wow,
Amazing
wow.
map.
Well, I mean, you don't technically need to hear to do the Morse code stuff. I mean, if you go up to the top next to the gun.
Well, no one knew that at that time, Kale.
I know that was the joke.
So wait.
So,
all he hear was like D. Like he missed probably like a couple of dots.
Oh my.
I don't know,
so
it took him a while. to
wait,
remember.
what's next, Chuck?
Next
after
after
that?
that, I believe I met. Yeah, it was you, Trump's. I think it was Trump's Tower of Doom. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it was Trump's Tower of Doom.
With Legend. I
yeah, with
remember.
Legend. We did COD War next. We don't know when the next COD War 2 is happening. Come on, we need that to happen sometime. And then I think
The
I met,
anniversary, bro.
I don't know if I met Perko or Xbox next. But
I think it
I
was
met them at
probably
the same
Xbox.
time. I'm not too sure.
I think it's probably Xbox.
2019
Oh.
or 2020.
So we were playing Blood of the Dead when I was in Florida. I was in Florida from July to August
Of 2019 or
Yes.
2020.
2019.
Dude, to interject real quick, I just gotta say I love when you're in Florida because the streams like at the later times that you do it usually I feel like
Yeah.
they just there's something different about it, dude. Just the energy is different. Like the last ones with your dad coming in about talking about how babies. Are
Oh my
born.
gosh. That dude, that was just an embarrassing moment. Yeah. And then after the stream he you know, got the slipper and just not like too hard, but like, you know, bam.
Wait, what?
You got the slipper that
Wait,
night.
he actually
Yeah.
did that?
Yes.
Yes,
But not like
he
too hard,
did.
like, you know, where, you know, where I go flying to Japan.
Just like a.
Oh my.
Wait.
So
Just because you were talking about how babies were born?
Yeah, see.
Yeah, I was saying how I would be a perfect health teacher, and I'd be like, "Hey kids, let's talk about how babies are made." And then my dad walked by the room. He was like doing laundry, and the laundry's by my room, and then he was finished it, and I didn't hear the beep. There's usually a beep that goes off, so I know when he comes out. I didn't hear it, so he passed by, and I got caught. So, yeah, that's.
well, good
That
thing you
it.
weren't plowing some chick when he did that.
That is true.
Imagine he
That
had a
hits a
different
little
reaction
too
like, imagine he's like, nice work, son.
Oh my gosh. He's
My
from
dad
the
would come in and start
unprovoked, he called
fucking.
me out.
He'd just take it over, man.
He's a Middle Eastern father, bro.
What?
He will beat you up. Yusha is in the
Sounds
chat.
like
My
video.
dad would take turns. Like, all right, tag me in. You need a breather.
Oh my gosh.
It's a water break for you. You're on the bench.
You're benched this round.
Sounds like
Oh
a
my-
video I watched.
Cheese and rice. Alright, Chuck, want to complete your timeline?
Then I think we did the 9:30 first stream. What? Because I remember he was in Florida and it took us to like 3 in the morning. or
Oh
something
my
like that.
gosh, yes!
Oh,
it was me,
yeah,
RJ,
dude.
Zaz, and
Me-
Chuck.
Wait,
I wanted to die!
Bruh.
Oh my god, that
Me and Xbox are sabotaging chucking
Didn't
fucking
you guys
Jacob.
like end up only go like to round 20 or some shit because you guys got bored?
We
No,
got
it's
It's
so
like we were in
tired,
that
bro.
game for like 3 hours.
Yeah, I feel like you guys like quit because you guys got bored.
And I never
That
got the
was supposed to be
stripe.
a speed run?
The pap
We
stripe, I
got
never
to
got
round
that.
29 and then we.
I
died.
literally, yeah, me and Xbox killed basically that game because we were so dead ass tired.
Yeah. I don't know how
We're
you
like,
guys
bro,
stayed up.
Wait, Axel, you were running with the. You were the only one that like you were running with the fucking Mog the entire time.
Exactly, because I didn't get the challenge where I had to
And
kill
we all
like 10
had,
specials.
we all had pack stripe.
Yep.
And you were running with the fucking unpacked Mog.
I remember I was like, bro, my eyes, I can't keep them open, bro.
So I had to keep on throwing wraith fires and shoot with the Mog and downing 24/7. It was amazing. I felt like a revive gamer. Sorry, revive. No offense.
Damn.
No, full offense. What the fuck?
Oh,
Jeez,
come on, bro.
what's up with this, dude?
Revived, I
Hang on.
love you, dude. I love you.
We all love
I
revive.
love you, but
Guy
like, you
Tano,
suck
I
at
want
video
you-
games.
Guy Tano, I want you to know, dude, I love you, man.
We need a revived gamer compliment party.
Yes.
If you never speedran with me, I wouldn't be hard on you. So that's kind of your fault. If you never
Literally-
speedran with
okay,
me, it
dude.
wouldn't
That's
be an
like
issue.
fucking. Okay, shut the fuck up.
Because I'm hard on literally everyone I speedran with, so that's just your fault.
You're not hard on Chuck, asshole.
Because he's actually fucking good at the game.
That is
Motherfucker,
true.
you don't even know who I was then. I barely played Zombie. I played for fun. I didn't play for speedrun.
Oh my
Oh, fuck,
god.
that's-
Like you
supposed to know?
speedrun with me, what the fuck?
What am I supposed to know?
But how's your
so-
game going revived? You know, what's going on in
That
it?
was our cheeseburger.
My cheeseburger's not arrived yet, sadly.
Dang, bro.
Alright, let's finish Chuck's freaking
Oh yeah,
history
timeline.
here so we can get into the.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, next, I don't know. I think we actually started playing again back in like when Ancient Evil came around. But I remember vividly doing the Alpha Omega Easter egg hunt with Revive and Swift. I
Oh,
think.
yes, I remember that too. That was...
Remember we had a DM messaging about that. That was the first time like I like actually like met Revived and Swift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
early 2020 is when stuff started happening for real. Or mid 2020, sorry.
Well,
I think it was early to mid 2020 when everyone started doing stuff.
Yeah.
2020
Well,
was a
wait,
very
oh,
important year to
wow.
me.
After
Freaking-
that, I fucking disappeared.
oh boy.
you went to the dark side for a little bit.
Wait a
Mhm.
second. No, that happened before in the timeline, I think. Oh well, it's still around the same time.
I'm still in
then-
it. I'm still in the chat. Alpha Omega help. Here it is.
And then I remember after tag, Z4C2 stuff started happening. That's when the whole Z4C2 saga occurred.
And that's leads to now. So here's the thing, dude. Getting out of the zone that we said we would never talk about, which is kind of funny, but it's fine. because we're just discussing our history. So, and just for those watching that don't really know, it's a long story, but basically it's games that we played, and that's how we met each other, and so on and so forth. So, but majority of people watching probably know us to begin with, anyways, right now. But just for the new people that have no clue and stumbled across this, that's what that is. But so, we ready to talk about the next thing that I asked?
Oh my gosh!
I think it's time.
All right, stream.
Now,
Prepare to be demonetized.
I already know Jacob, Gaetano, and Sal probably won't be able to say much since they don't do this. Or at least I don't think Gaetano even watches this stuff. But
He watches Men.com.
He does.
well,
Wait, was it the porn question?
Yes.
yeah. So
Have
are
you not seen my search history?
Oh, do you like whack
yeah,
off?
we did.
dude? Okay. So
Okay.
here's the thing, dude. You say okay. Well, actually, I know why, because you
I was watching it with someone else.
well, that, and not only that, you have some serious man strength for not doing anything, dude. I don't know how you do it, dude. I guess I know how. Like, 'cause
Gotta tame the beast.
you told me how, but I don't know how you can contain it for that long, dude. I just don't get it,
It just seems impossible now.
dude. Like, it's funny because my third period I have a study hall. I literally have no work to do, so I'm just scrolling through Twitter on my phone. I see a nice pair of titties,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm just like, bro, I need out of here now.
This motherfucker Zazu, when we were doing the Zcast podcast, sent a picture to a group chat I have with me, Soulbound, and Yuja.
Actually, it's a video, but yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
It doesn't
Still the
matter.
same fucking point.
He sent a picture of a girl basically rubbing her titties and shit. And he was, I literally commented, I'm like, Zazu, we're doing a fucking podcast right now. Stop being horny. You're like an hour into the podcast too.
Wait, who what did you send? Like, who was the girl, huh?
It was just a random girl I follow on Twitter.
You follow on
she was
Twitter?
interested.
Yeah, let's see this.
So you can expose me for being a fucking horny shitbag. That's okay. And so
We are horny shitbags, dude.
her name is K Cookie Dough, and just be careful. Don't scroll down too far because you'll see her jumping up and down.
Oh my god, Zazu. Who is this Mia girl? And I see her pinned tweet here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Don't worry about it.
Well, I mean, if you look at the video that Zazu, are you gonna send the video?
Oh yeah, and also Caleb.
If you scroll
Caleb
down a little
follows
bit, you
up
can
with
see someone who
them,
looks
too.
kind of like Jacob licking his phone.
Wait, what?
Literally looks exactly like
gosh.
Jacob.
Wait, what?
Looks exactly like that. Is literally identical. Holy shit.
Hold on. I didn't see this.
Dude, also Caleb
I'll
follows
send
this
it.
account, so that's another person following that. Oh, I see. Who is this? Tiana Trump. That's Zazu's favorite so far.
Hey, dude, she has some nice bahunga-hungas, you know what I mean?
He
Yep.
does.
I hate seeing her pinned tweet because I forget about it.
Hmm.
Oh my. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I'll be right back.
Oh no.
So are you
Oh
you know what's
my
funny to
God.
me is that
That is such a tease. No, Zazu, what?
What
That is
are
such
you-
a tease. Come on. No. No. Oh my
dude,
god.
trust me. Just
Oh.
imagine getting a video like that on Snapchat.
And it's for you only.
Yeah.
For your eyes only.
I literally would not be able to live with myself. I would be probably in my bed for the next couple days.
I'd probably be in shock.
Dude.
I'd probably be in shock, and then I would forget to save the picture. I'm gonna be like, no. Oh.
It's like that one scene in Spider-Man.
So okay, I actually have a funny story. So do you guys know those calculator apps where you put in the secret password, then you save your photos there?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know about that actually.
Mm-mm.
So there's this app that you can download from the App Store, and it's like a
Mhm.
calculator app. But what it actually is like a secret app where if you put in a password and enter it, you basically which the password's like a sequence of numbers essentially, like a string of numbers that you have to kind of remember. Then once you enter it, it takes you to like an album of where you get to store photos. And so I remember one time it was like I can't even remember how long ago. So it was actually kind of a while ago. But like for summer, like every week I'd be getting new pictures from some random girl.
Oh my god.
Or just a girl I'd actually know too. And I'd save them and put them in that fucking album. I deleted it now. I deleted it now because first off, I saved it because it's like
nice.
that. It's nice to see. You know what I mean? Like it's like going on the hub every night.
Yeah.
At the time. Obviously, I deleted it now. I don't have it now. Obviously, especially in a few days, would have been fucking real bad for me. I deleted it a while ago. So, but it's just a funny thing I just wanted to bring up. And now that I think about it, I think I actually got photos from a girl that was overage, and whatever.
Oh, dude. That must be nice.
Whew.
Dude, and Yubo,
I had no experience with
we
that.
got an expert of that here. Dude, Caleb's like a fucking stock market master when it comes to Yubo, dude.
Dude, I don't know how he does it, man. I don't get anything.
I got a bunch, but I'm just like, I don't know.
How do you do it? It's got to be his place. His place is good.
Yeah, there must be a lot of desperate girls.
Well, I live by Penn State University, so I had a lot too, and they were all like, you know what I mean, like with those nice looking.
Recent match.
On
Yubo.
God.
Look at my matches, bro.
Oh my gosh.
How? Just like how? Dude, I think I'm just gonna be single for the rest of my life. So
Same, bro. Same.
So, dude, you know what's funny, Caleb? Is you remember like it was like during the time when we'd watch Bohemian Rhapsody, like we were watching it like quite a bit, and it was like the summertime. I remember we got so addicted to meeting new girls and that kind of thing, and having some pleasure with them. You remember? We literally had like an entire month where we were just like, dude, and we were showing pictures of the girls, dude. Literally each week.
Like, yo, you want to see a picture I got yesterday?
Sure, dude. Dude, I remember you. Oh my god, I can't remember when you sent this, but it was like a video of a girl in the. I don't want to be too specific, but it was a girl in the shower and she brought her phone around. You remember?
Oh, I do remember. I remember.
Dude, I remember you're like, try not to, mess around with this. I'm like, oh, I'm not, bro. I'm not in the mood. You know what I did? I left the fucking call, went to the bathroom, and did duties, dude.
You guys are like. Remember when we also like stayed up late just on Omegle and we were just trying to get it?
Oh yeah, I remember, dude.
Remember that one girl, dude, that she was we were discussing politics and she was a Democrat and you gave her my snap, dude, and I talked to her.
Oh yeah,
God, dude. She was sending like mirror pictures showing me like she said she was at the mall and she got new clothes. I remember, and I'm like, oh cool, you should show me them. And she sent me mirror pictures of them. I'm like, oh my fucking god!
That's where we met the legend Chloe.
Ah.
Oh
yeah.
Chloe.
I remember.
People that don't know about Chloe, we're the reason why she got a PlayStation. Literally days after talking to us.
Oh, really?
because
Oh,
her
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sister overheard our like chat. I think it was chat roulette we did on that one.
Yeah,
She
it was.
overheard our conversation. We were talking about Call of Duty and zombies and stuff. She's like, "Hey, as a surprise gift, I got you a PlayStation because I heard you talking to your friends about it." Which is pretty freaking interesting. She's on Snapchat. Like she talks to me every like other month.
I haven't talked to her in a long time. You know, I remember I sent her this Al Capone thing, and it was like a quote, and she got like, I think she got offended by it.
Oh,
She's like, "Oh, Al Capone, really, huh?" I'm like, yeah.
Gangsta.
for the
But,
reason she doesn't use Discord anymore.
Oh
Damn.
no!
You remember how User got pissed off at me because he liked her?
Oh,
my God.
yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
like, "Fuck you, man." I'm like, "Wait, what, bro?" Well, he wasn't like that, but I'm kind of exaggerating that. But it was more like I just remember he was like upset about it
Dude,
because
I
he
was
wanted
fucking pissed.
to pursue her. I think,
I was so fucking pissed because I was fucking over 18.
dude. And I think User's actually in with the chat. So if he's in here, I wonder if he remembers.
Oh, he remembers.
Oh, dude, he definitely does. Yeah, I know. But,
No, he doesn't.
Being an
forget.
adult.
so the question is now is so out of all, like our group and everything, who do you think gets the most girls? Or
Zazu.
Xbox.
Straight up.
um,
Me! I mean, I get restraining orders, a lot of that, you know, so. Yeah.
dude, I feel like if Clarky was like, if he wasn't such a nice dude, I feel like he could.
He could
How he talks, dude. Dude,
pull.
he definitely can, dude. Like, it's funny,
Dude,
to me.
Clarky could get anyone.
Honestly, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna say my answer. I don't think you guys are gonna expect this.
All right.
Oh, you
It's
say Chuck.
me. It's me, revived gamer with the one.
No, no.
Oh, with the Chuck's money, he can buy women, straight up.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah,
if I
well,
was
that's
a girl
true.
and I heard Clarky's accent, I'd drop my panties there right then and there.
Okay.
Like the scene from The Dirt where she just like puts the guy's face to her fucking pelvic. That's what I'd do.
Yeah, Tommy
Oh.
Lee, she shoves the vase and fucking.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Revive, what's your answer?
What's your answer, Revive?
Um,
Let's hear it.
Actually, wait. Let me just check one last thing before I say this, just so I don't regret my decision.
This man is doing some research on this.
What are you doing,
being
dude?
serious.
Read their names in depth.
Dude, honestly, you know, I was gonna say Caleb, but I feel like Zazu recently is just doing wonders for himself.
Zazu can pull.
You know, when I'm in that mood, dude, I could, dude. I'm just saying, the back of the car, dude, I got her fucking McDonald's and it worked.
What's the
What?
what's the question run right now? I just came back.
Who can pull the
Wait, hold on. Wait, I just got a missed call
What?
What?
from.
The question is who can pull the most?
Pull the most
Let's
what?
do this.
Girls.
Hello.
Yo,
I feel like the answer should. I feel like the question shouldn't be who can. It's who has.
It is on speaker, dude.
Zazu, fuck you bitch ass.
What the heck?
Hey, dude, here's the thing, dude. All right, now
After you said that.
that's funny, dude. I'm fucking so glad you should just did that, bro.
Oh my
God,
god.
it's a missed call from Dylan. I was like, oh shit.
Now, see, that's why we just. That's how we. That's man. This is why I love this group, man. It's because shit like that is just so.
Fuck you.
I'm gonna give you guys my answer.
Go, Revive, go.
Wait, I think I missed this call too. Yeah, I did.
Zonzi, do you know what I'm gonna say?
Who?
Is it Xbox?
No, it's not Xbox. Like we're
Definitely not me.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Swift.
Hey, bro, I'm sorry. I
Swift.
had to bring it up.
Swift.
Yeah.
I
What do you want, pussy?
mean,
I'm listening down in the car right now.
So, what do you have to say to those watching? What's your experience with pulling Chloe?
You know, sometimes
Some.
can't win, bro. You know, you gotta lose sometimes. But you know,
Oh my.
we'll get him someday.
Somehow that goth girl is downstairs.
We'll get.
You'll get her. You'll get her.
You should-
We'll
can you hear me?
talk after. Yeah, we'll talk after.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna be screaming.
I'm prepared to take the heat. All right.
Mortal
Oh
Kombat.
my god.
Flipping
Gonna take you out.
Zazu versus Yusha.
Dude, that's just hilarious.
So this is like a random thing that I want to bring up, but you know what pisses me off? It doesn't really piss me off, but it's something that really bothers me before Revive says his answer. Is how you know what? Actually, Revive, say your answer because this is gonna get it.
He already said his answer. He said Swift.
Swift. No, I can actually see that. I can see that.
Yeah, I see that too.
No,
Yeah,
Swift
but-
told me about how he gets fucking slop every day. He snaps me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, his girlfriend. That's why. But anyways, so something I just saw now when I was on. I just after I hanged up with Yuja.
It's good, legend.
And, I went on. I checked the first story I see is like my recent. That shit pisses me the fuck off, dude. No, it's not serious. I'm kind of exaggerating for the entertainment wise, but it annoys me, dude. And here's why it annoys me is because it's like you're telling me to like something that's first off, if I like it, I'll like it. You know what I mean? Like, don't fucking push it, dude. Like it's like that clip I sent. You remember? You know, it's nice to make a suggestion. You know, like here's a picture. If you'd like, check it out. Yeah, okay, maybe I'll check it out. You know, that was kind of nice you suggested it. But when you push it and say, go like my recent, dude, I'm not fucking liking that shitty ass iPhone picture from your goddamn 2012, dude.
Oh, what?
Are you talking about like if someone like messages you independently?
That and just on their fucking story, dude.
Yeah, whoever.
No, dude, no, here's the thing. You do it, but it's fine because you're a fucking influencer. I respect that. Now, when it comes to random ass people messaging me, posting it on their story, they're posting on their Instagram, fucking like multiple times. When they post like more than one picture on the thing, they post each picture on their fucking story. I'm like, dude, what's the point, dude? And it's it's just social media, man. It's just people make me cringe.
Yep.
People make me cringe, dude.
Dude.
Yep, you're not wrong.
And it's just like it's all over. And Xbox, we talked about this. It's like, and they put on these personas. Not everyone, you know, not everyone, but certain people. They show this side of them that makes them seem like this crazy person, this cool crazy person that's, you know, pocket full of wealth and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it's like that's just showing you the good side of the apple because the other side's rotten. You know, but we don't see that because they don't show that. And in a way, I think it conflicts people because they don't show that side, so therefore they kind of close it off, and they're not really willing to accept that of themselves, and it creates this problem with them. I feel. And it's unfortunate.
That is actually so true. Like I recently watched an episode of a show I watch on Disney Plus, and like this girl created her entire, you know, like social media profile being someone different. Like she just goes to a random beach house and like a mansion and she pretends that is hers. So like everyone sees her like, oh, she has this perfect life. And like she says this to inspire people, but do you really think that's true? Maybe, but I don't think so. Like you're just doing it for the benefit of yourself.
For self gratification.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like me posting about a beach house that I supposedly own, that, and Caleb making that caught me off guard, but that I supposedly own, but it's not mine. I'm posting it to make me feel better and to make others look at it and be like, oh wow, what the hell, that's cool. It's like, but you don't like but when you don't do that, you don't feel the self gratification because you're not getting praised for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's just like, obviously I think everyone here could agree, yes, it'd be cool to own a beach house, but it's like if you don't own one, it's just like we're not gonna go out and fake it because it's just like that's kind of just weird in a way to me.
I mean you can have one, but just don't
Like,
show it off, you know?
In a joking way too, like I feel like it'd be like joking around, like, hey, look at my new beach house, you know, like joking around, whatever. But then also it's like, why do you feel that like if you do own one and constantly post about it and that kind of thing, it's like, why do you gotta do that? It's kind of
stop showing off. It's like, cool, you have a beach house, that's awesome for you, but like, you know, a lot of people
always says, hey, cool dude, but I didn't ask.
Exactly.
Hey, man.
That
Hey,
is
I didn't
true.
ask.
Yeah, like every time I see people trying to show off what they got or what they have, people don't realize this before they even send out the tweet. People are gonna see that
No
and then
way.
compare themselves to the actual tweet. Like, oh, this guy got a beach house, and what do I got? This apartment, bro. I'm such a loser. And because of that tweet, bro, you're making other people more like depressed and put down. So like, why? You know what I mean? And
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Continue, Xbox.
And also, instead of like showing off the good things, I really want to show or me personally, like when I did when I finished the Z4C2 mock draft, I did show off me winning first place, and I felt kind of bad. But after that, I realized, maybe I should be showing my problems and whatever. But like at the same time, I also realized that it could be, me complaining, me having problems. People will think I'm a complainer, I'm like attention seeking, and people just judging right off the bat is just insane. Like, people are trying to reach out to you, not attention seeking. It's like,
I think that's a big
It's
problem in
mind-blowing.
today's society. Is like they say, "Oh, don't be judgmental," but then in return they're like judgmental. And
Yeah.
and on top of that, it's like, I don't have a problem with someone posting like their success because they worked hard for that. And them posting about it is like they give themselves a pat on the back, and I think everyone has to take a time out of just at the end of each school year or just whatever, take time and realize like how far you've come and how far you pushed yourself, and take time and enjoy the success and that kind of thing. Like you were hyped up that you got first place for that tournament you won. And in that moment you posted about it, which is a normal thing because you're just hyped up and you just wanted to share it out there. So just kind of to show that your hard work paid off in a sense. And it's just like I take it as inspiration when I see that kind of stuff, because it's like, okay, they do what they wanted to do, so I can do what I want to do. And it's like, I might not know exactly what I want to do right now, but when I figure it out, I know I can do it. Yeah, I had another thing I wanted to say, but I kind of lost it. But yeah, I think that's.
I wanted to say something
Yeah.
like my parents were always like said like, never take pictures of your food and just post it on social media, because you're making people like who probably can't afford like the food that we eat like feel bad. And I know I did it like last week, and I was like, I shouldn't have posted that because I do feel bad for people who probably can't eat, so like, that's kind of a bad thing. And I do agree with their sentiment there. Like, some people like would take picture of their Thanksgiving table, and I'm like, dude, that kind of, like if you share that and then there's another family that can't have that table right there, they're probably stuck with, I don't know, like probably Lunchables or something.
Yeah.
And then you're like, that like when you really see the reality of it, you're gonna feel bad. But you don't see that because you're like, oh, I'm just posting to social media. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, to you it probably doesn't matter, but it matters to a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough with social media, with shit. I had it in my head again and I completely lost it again.
I'm down.
It'll come back to me.
All right. In the meantime, Caleb, do you have any thoughts about like social media and all this stuff that we're talking about?
Okay, I got it back as soon as you asked. Go ahead.
Okay,
I read it.
No, I want to hear. You go ahead, Zazu.
I was just gonna say, I feel like when people post the human side of themselves, like for example, I was gonna use an example, the Cindy Sweeney thing, but I didn't want to be called a simp. That was just the first thing that came up to my head because that was like the more recent stuff going on. But like when people post like the human side of you being posted, I feel like that's like, it's nice seeing people post about that stuff, like I don't know, just like if they're going through a hard time and they voice that they're going through a hard time, I find that nice because it's like I don't when you say like, oh, man, I'm having such a hard time, blah blah blah, and you post that or whatever, and you're posting it just to kind of show people that it's like you're not alone. And it's like when I see stuff like that being posted on Instagram with certain people, and it's like then I hear people talking behind their back saying they're attention seeking. It's like, well, no, because all they're trying to do is just to show them human sides of themselves and have people understand that they're not alone when they're struggling and that kind of thing. And it's like I just think it's nice seeing people being able to speak up with how they feel. And I think you could tell when it's attention seeking compared to when it's real struggle. And I just like seeing that people are building confidence nowadays to speak up with their struggles and that kind of thing. And instead of hiding the rotten side of the apple, they show it and they kind of let it heal properly. And they're not ashamed of it because they're human. I don't think anyone should be ashamed of having any problems or anything like that because it's human. We all have problems. We all have shit we deal with. And,
Exactly.
You face them, you solve them, you move on to the next one and do the same thing. Some will be greater than others, but that's when we learn the most. I feel like we also learn the most in a darker time too.
That is so true.
Facts.
So,
and
like,
because in the later time you're more happy, you're not really like thinking about things going on. But in the darker time you're really thinking about it, and it's like you learn so much about who you are and just things around you when things are dark. Don't.
Talking about talking about your like human side, like I think you guys probably saw like in February I like put a twit longer talking about what was going on and stuff. Because life was tough and I'll just say it, but like my grandpa, he got COVID and stuff, and then he got rushed to the hospital, and it was kind of hard because he's like my best friend, and he's always on my side. So kind of not having him at home the entire time like kind of made me lose a part of myself. And I was like so depressed, and like the college semester was starting, and I was having to deal with that. It's not good. And then you're like, oh, I gotta focus on homework, but then you also gotta worry about school, and then like everyone's putting pressure on you, like what you want to do for your future and stuff. So you kind of get so much pressure on yourself. You get so upset, and especially with this pandemic, like we're stuck at home. You can't go out. You can't like just go talk to a friend, in class or something. Life is tough and such. So that's why I posted that twit longer, because I just wanted people to know, like that I'm not always happy and stuff. Like I also go through problems. But at the end of the day, you will get through it. And I kind of want to inspire some people, like life is always going to be tough no matter what. It always throws things your way, and you just got to get through it somehow. And like right now I am like very happy, everything's back to normal. Thank God grandpa's back home. He survived. That's a miracle. Even the doctor says that's a miracle that he managed to survive that. He's all vaccinated and stuff, and now he's home healthy right here. And I'm just like, I got through it. Last week of college semester, these last 3 months were, kind of tough, but like, you will get through it, and I managed to do so. So there you go.
And
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Never mind, you can go first.
I was gonna just say like something we mentioned in like kind of last episode is just like when you're thinking about giving up and you feel like that's a serious option, seriously don't, because like everything you worked for, everything everyone else sacrificed and worked for you, like what does that mean then at that point? It's like I've been in a point. I'm gonna be honest. Like I've been in that point where I felt that way. But it's like you got to think like like everything you've done, everything you've built, everything everyone else sacrificed for you, so you can be able to be where you are now. It's like, well, what does that mean then once you're in that position, when you're feeling like that? Because once you're gone, then it's just like it's all wasted, and you leave people behind that are very grieving, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that are and I know this is like a more of a deep thing, and it's not initially this deep, but like when you're in that position, it's just like you got to just know, like, it's not always gonna be this hard, you know, like it might take a long time for you to fully get back to where you were or how you want to be, but it's like, in order for you to be where you want to be or how you were before, which you'll never be the same. It's
You'll
like
never
the broken cup pieced back together. There's gonna be the cracks in there. It still may hold water the same, but it's never gonna look physically the same on the outside and that kind of thing. Which will be the same with you. Which you might be able to fully heal and bondage and that kind of thing, but you'll never be exactly the same you were before. You'll be stronger and that kind of thing. But to get where you want to be, it's gonna require work. It's gonna require time. So it's like, give it time, give it work, because you'll get there. You will get there. You always get there. Like, we're literally destined to fail in this world.
Mm-hmm.
We're not born here to succeed. The odds are against us. So when we succeed, that's why it's so great. Like, you had a 1 in 400 chance of being born. First off, so that tells you how amazing it is that you're even here on Earth. And it's just like, you just can't give up. You just can't.
Yeah. You know, like, also, you know.
Okay, never mind.
Wait. Your
RJ.
mic is.
Hello? Is my mic cutting out?
All right.
No, you're good. Now you're good.
Yeah. You can talk, RJ. Go.
I haven't been okay. I wasn't talking because I was dealing with something, but just the topic you've been on for the past like 20-30 minutes, like just with the social media personas, how it influences people, people opening up, just everything you've been talking about in 30 minutes. Just honestly, in a nutshell, is just shit that I've dealt with fucking throughout probably the past like 1-2 years. You guys were glossing over most of it, and I don't want to try to go on a fucking like 1 hour rant like I usually do, but just shit. Hold on. Now I'm losing my words. Let me try to divide it with the social media personas and all of that I got to experience that like firsthand, and what that feels like, of how social media influences a person, or how it could change someone, and how it could just influence your behavior and who you are as a person. I went to, just in a short amount of time, being this no one on social media and thinking this social media, you know, you see all those like studies and evidence of these people who end up leading into these like depressed areas, or people that suicide over social media stuff and shit, right?
Yep.
And just being able to experience that firsthand, because I used to be someone who think, oh, all of that's nothing, that's never gonna happen to me. And then I go for myself, where I could experience myself literally changing from getting all this clout, of literally within a few months getting 10K plus followers on a platform on social media, and just realizing over time how it changes me as a person and where it took me. Just like getting connected to the social media, it was changing me as a person in bad and good ways. I would say mostly bad ways. There was one situation, I don't know if any of you noticed this. You know how, Perky, you were saying, yeah, you posted that like TwitLonger thing?
Yeah.
But for me, in my situation, I pretty much posted an entire suicide note on social media, and it pretty much blew up to the point where someone actually like called police to my area. It went that far down. And that was like, even just that day alone, was just how far things can go just from social media. Just because for so long I was like using this social media as like, everyone thinks of me as just like, because, you know, all this clout, you feel better about yourself. You feel like you're more than you actually are. And you kind of get consumed by that.
Yeah.
And then and you kind of close off all of the, like Zazu was saying, the rotten side of the apple. I kind of just threw it away and forgot about it. But even though I forgot about it, it was still there. So, but ignoring it for so long and just trying to, what I was using the social media platform for was a way to escape reality. And I did that for months. But in the end, it didn't work out. And when I showed how social media is, I showed the rotten side of the apple. And it's nice for, like, there's a small exceptional amount of people who will accept you for that rotten side of the apple. But knowing how so much social media is today, most people took that and they saw the rotten side of the apple and then they used it against that person. That's what happened to me, of where everyone took this thing as trying to seek attention rather than calling for help. This is what happened of that. This is why I had to eventually actually leave, how I deleted all my social medias and shit.
Yeah.
Because it got to the point where everyone just saw me as that one person who faked his death. That's literally what happened. That's why I ended up just deleting all of that, because, like, as addicted as I was to it, the more I stayed, the more it would just destroy me mentally. But it was like, it's this fake persona I built. The person who's on that social media isn't me. And I had to try to find a way to separate myself from that. And then getting out of that stage that was just like that was just the social media reality. The thing was, because of the amount of time I spent in this hole, is that once I got out of it, then I had to face all, real life problems, all the things I was ignoring for so long. Like Perka was saying with, like, the stuff with your grandpa.
Yeah.
With COVID, I actually had, like, a few family members that, unfortunately, they were old, so, like, it was kind of like not shocking but surprised. But yeah, I've had a couple family members who passed away from COVID. But at the time, I just, like, ignored it. I was like, because I just had all these other distractions. But then once I took out of it, for the past, it's May now, right? It's almost June. I've been in this recovery stage, like Zazu was saying, of it will take a long time to recover from things like this. But you just got to take the time to heal. You got to open up to more people. It was that I've been trying to recover since December. I literally haven't played, like, and also too is that it's crazy of how much I'm more open now than I used to be. I used to not to open to anyone, but now I come here every single day with people, a group of people I trust, a handful of people I trust, and I could tell them the real parts of me at the same time them accepting me. It's just like, it heals me every single day. It just reminds me that I don't need to act like what is called, what people, like, expect you to be, or what this social media persona of, oh, you're so cloudy, you're so cool, you have all this cool stuff, you're living the life, quote unquote life. But just the recovery time, being able to open up to new people, it's probably the greatest feeling. I think, like what you guys were saying too with the Zcast, with I'm like the person who's changed the most and or grew the most. But it's just crazy to think of when you guys are saying that. You guys are not, I'm pretty sure you guys are not saying growing as an aspect of grew as a content creator or grew as a streamer, and more so of just how I've changed as a person from when Z4C2 was first starting versus all the way up to when Z4C3 is almost starting. Is that just how much I changed as a person? I didn't really grow. I haven't even started to that point. I'm not in that part of my story yet. But I just always try to think back on it of how much I've actually. I'm a completely different person. The person you guys knew back then, there was people who hated me, and then there's me today. This person who learned how to.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to think of how big of a change I went throughout the majority of 2020. And then also the things Ozzy was saying about times you feel like giving up. I mean, unfortunately, I went down that path and almost went down completely that path to where it was literally just going to be the end of penting up so much stuff. But I just find it crazy to think no matter the amount of shit I went through all the pain I could imagine of broken hearts from relationships to losing friendships to losing family and loved ones to being backstabbed to not living up to people's expectations. All that pain built up. And I was getting to the point so many times where I just wanted to give up. I just find it so crazy to think that no matter all of this, I'm still here today. Trying to just fighting through it and it's crazy with that. Like just me a few months ago was thinking there's no going up from here. It's only downhill or things bad keep happening. And how Zazu says, like, we were born here to fail, not to succeed, because all the odds are against us. And that's something I always feel like every single day, is that no matter how many good things I do or how many good things that happen, I feel like there's always something that always tries to stop me in my tracks. No matter how, like, let's just say you ace like you have like final exams, you do great in all the final exams, but then you come home and then boom, it doesn't even matter because now you have to deal with all this family shit at home. It feels like no matter how, it just happens. But the thing that always keeps me going is knowing that there are people that actually care about who I really am, and that the feeling, the satisfaction of finally fighting through all of it, then getting the results, that's the feeling I've just been waiting for. And I'm fully patient for it. I'm almost half a year in now. And honestly, I don't want to, like, when you've committed this far in, I don't want to go back. I don't want to give up now. I'm already this far in.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm hoping with, like, that's what I'm trying to find what's the results. That's why the results I have on my mind is, well, let's just say I actually get to go to ZWC. Me fighting through all of these months of pain and all of that made it where I could finally do literally a life-changing experience. Or let's just say I fight through all of this and let's just say I get like a girl I want. That would make it worth it. And that feeling just of going through all of that pain, all of that suffering, and then that result. I feel like the more pain you go through, and when you get the result, it's just so much more satisfaction. It feels like versus like if your life is just like normal, not really much conflict, and then you get these, and then you get like good results, it's not as satisfying because you didn't really feel like you worked for it that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like in this retrospective, it sounds weird to say, but there's like a good side to all the pain that someone goes through. There's always that positive side.
Yeah. Whenever someone says that there's light at the end of the tunnel, it's true. You know.
It's true. And you don't know how long that tunnel is, but there's an end to it eventually.
Exactly.
You might not see it now, but you'll see it down the line. And it kind of feels like at times it'll feel like just false hope. It'd be like, oh, I don't believe any of that. It's never gonna happen. Just all this doubt that goes up in your mind.
It feels like you'll never get better
But when you go through so much of that pain and then go to the end, it kind of feels like you could literally say, like honestly say that you're living your life instead of throwing it away or giving up. I see a lot of people, especially like my brother, of when you have someone that's 5 years older than you would be nice to have someone, your older brother, to look up to. But my brother's he practically gave up and threw his life away. And it sucks that he's setting an example of like what not to be, but shit, I'd rather go through all this pain and then have good results than fucking have all this pain and end up throwing my life away like that. I feel like I could word it better if I really thought about it, but just so much I feel like it's a topic I could rant about for so long just because I experienced all of it firsthand. And if I really want to go deeper into it, I would kind of be digging into traumas, and I don't want to do that right now, obviously. But yeah, that's kind of my outlook on it. I'm kind of basically, I'm just looking for the thing I'm looking forward to is to be able to say by the time I reach the end of this tunnel is that I am living a life. As that that meaning just means a lot more to me than what people might think that really means. And people say, you're living the life, but everyone has a different definition of what that life is. People would think that life is, oh, you're just like, you're a big streamer or something, and that's living the life. But then, there's different definitions of that. Now I'm kind of drinking on now because I'm losing track of my thought, but I think you get what I mean.
Yeah.
About the overall.
There's two things I want to say though. Is one, first off, I am fucking proud of you, dude, for getting through that shit, dude. Like it takes some real strength, dude, and you did it. And I even said this on Zcast, dude, but I am fucking proud of you, dude. And the second thing I want to say is like the persona thing is like with me personally with that is like what I do is like obviously it's still like part of who I am, but I amp it up to 11 and I really push it for entertainment. And sometimes I find myself being very conflicted after making all these jokes and stuff, realizing like I feel like I just went a bit too far because that's not me as I am as a person generally.
Don't blame like some people that are like really like popular and famous and that they just have these like kind of fake personas just because I mean it's kind of hard to resist. It's like a drug kind of when you first feel that fake persona that's just like this better version of you that isn't really you though. It's just a better version that you kind of want to grab onto and the version you want to be.
It's a version that you create in your mind and
it's so easy
that.
to just give into. And that's what you realize with a lot of people that are up there right now with popularity or being famous as a streamer or even all these fucking TikTokers that give into it really easy. They get this bite of clout and then they start making this new persona of what everyone makes for them. I mean, shit, if I had this better version right in front of me too, I'd grab onto it. And I literally did when I had the chance. And it was a very small chance, but I still grabbed onto it. And it's hard to resist.
Like, yeah, it's just like personality wise, like obviously like it's who I am, but it's like at the same time, it's like, it's very extreme to who I am when I'm making a video. Or like, for example, when Chuck streams and like when me and Revive start going at it, it's like, that's not how I am normally, but I'm doing it to entertain the people listening or watching or whatever. And I feel like that's like a very like slim thing compared to what people on TikTok do where girls start shaking their ass and all this and that. Then they're only defined by that.
Of like, when you grab on into this fake persona and like, but you know how like a lot of girls are like fanboying or like fangirling over these very, because these people are very popular and they're very like famous and shit. But the thing you'll miss out on with all this, like, yeah, sure, you have all these hoes in your DMs and all that. But are you really ever going to get a fucking genuine relationship grabbing onto this fake persona of someone that isn't you? That you're going to have all these people that they're not going to fall in love with who you are. They're going to fall in love of the popular version of you. The person that has all the clout.
It's like falling in love with a character from a TV show, basically.
Yeah.
And you go on a date with the actor and it's completely different from what you see on TV. Yeah. That's a good way to put it, I think.
No. That's a huge downside.
So basically what we're getting at is don't judge people, all right? There's more to everyone. We're all fucking onions.
Oh my gosh, dang Onion Mason.
I hate how annoying it is to like people. You get easily jealous about it though too, when you see all these popular people or these famous people, is that you feel like, oh, you want to be in their shoes, and I feel like everyone imagines that or wants to be in their shoes, but I kind of try to stay away from that because why would I be jealous of someone that just because more people know him doesn't mean like he's fucking he's just more than me or anything. Like that doesn't really mean anything. It's just how do I say it? It's just numbers. It's just viewers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
People you don't know. It's just fans. You don't need that to live a life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah. No matter how successful you are, whatever success is, followers, money, whatever, everyone is going through something. Like, you can be popular. Being popular is hard. Being unpopular is hard. You choose your hard. Being rich is hard. Being poor is hard.
You know-
you choose your hard. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, like,
Yeah.
everyone's going through
I-
something. So,
I just realized too, like, I when you say that, like, what is success? Money, followers. You know, that's a good thing you bring up because
Yeah.
a lot of ways of success that's defined nowadays is just materialistic things.
exactly.
If you see me
Success is
driving-
completely
if you
your
see me-
decision.
If you see me driving a Lamborghini, you're going to assume I'm a quote unquote successful person
Mhm.
because I am driving a Lamborghini, which is associated with money and wealth, and it's just like.
I feel
it's-
like if I was in that position of like being rich, being popular, being famous, all of that, I feel like with the mentality I have now, at least, I just feel like even though I have all of that, I still wouldn't feel like I have everything I want.
No, here's the thing: is
I feel like I'd still be missing something.
if you sit back and ask yourself, like, okay, you have a Lamborghini, you have this, you have everything, all the big materialistic things you could ever dream of in the world, and you have all of them. If you sit back and think about it, do I really need all this? You're gonna say no.
Exactly.
You're gonna say
yeah.
no. You, as people, we want love, we want compassion, we want family, we want this and that. So it's like if you don't have those, but you have all the materialistic things you can have in the world, that's not gonna matter. You're not gonna feel like happy inside. You're not gonna be, you know, if you even with a girl and a family and you have all those things, you're gonna sit back and think like, do I really need all these things to live a happy life? No. Living a happy life is to some people it depends on what you think of it, because it's really your perception of it. Like the definition of life sorry, voice crack. The definition of life, I don't think there's a single definition we can put on it, because first off, there's too many things to put it. The life is like a broad word, so there's too many things to put it into one definition, and also each person has their own perception on what life is. Like if I say life, someone in here might think family, money, whatever, or some
Yeah.
people might think like it's just whatever. There's not like it's just everything we perceive everything in the world, and there's no set definition. We all create our own definitions as people. But yeah, so yeah, with a lot of the materialistic things, you know, we ask if we really needed those things. The answer is going to be no. And to some people, what would be a happy life is just having family.
I always
just
say this.
that kind of thing.
I always say this to myself. It's like, even though I've been asking for what's the thing I've been wanting for the longest time. I think everyone knows that is a PC. But
Yeah.
to be honest, is that I always say to myself, there is literally only one other thing that I want that I would want above a PC. And I don't think I'm going to say what that is out loud, but it's just like, I'm pretty sure it's just that one other thing I'd want over a PC. I've been asking for a PC for literally like a third of my life, for like almost 5 years now. But I feel like even after I do get it, it's not the one. That's not the one thing I want. The one thing I want more out of anything, I feel like I would want this over my dream career, or want this over let's just say being rich or being wealthy, or all those. I want this over fame. I feel like that thing that I want, that it's always been in the back of my mind whenever I say I want something, I feel like that's like just my definition of what it means to live a life. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to grasp because you don't really know until you actually get it, and then you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Something I've also think about too is we kind of essentially, if you think of those like wheels you spin, like the spinning wheel things that you do to like pick something, or like the wheel of fortune kind of thing. If you think about it in a way, that's kind of how we are emotionally. if like at the top of the thing, just say it's like happiness, and the bottom is sadness, and it kind of always spins around. Like, no, I think no matter what position you are in the world, you're always gonna feel sad at one point. You're always gonna feel happy. It's just a constant cycle. Like if like right now you might think, okay, well, I'd be happy if I had money. Well, you'd have money, but then other problems would come up, and that would make you feel sad. Or then you get rid of those problems and move on, then something else is going to come up. So no matter what, there's always going to be conflicts, and you're always going to feel sadness at one point, but you're also going to be happy again at some point too. But there's always going to be something that makes you feel sad, or there's always going to be something that you wish you could have. Okay, that rhymed. I didn't mean that, but
My boy.
I gotta write that down, dude. It could be a fucking Logic song, but no. But yeah, that's kind of how I look at it too. It's just like, well, I know, like, no matter who, what, you know, any of that is in my life, you could be successful even, but you're still gonna feel sad and depressed at some point because of something out of your control or just something in general. So it's like no matter what position you are, you're still gonna go through that cycle of emotion, and I feel like that's what it is to me. But there's different thoughts on that, psychologically, not psychologically, but just philosophy, I guess.
Yeah. Also, do want to extend your point because you just typed in the chat saying success is happiness, and I also want to connect it to where you said there's gonna be sad times, there's gonna be happy times. So if success is happiness, I feel like that answer is just kind of bogus in a way. I know that's kind of like a surfer word, but whatever.
Success is happiness?
Yeah, that's what he said, but I responded yes, and then I had to think about it while Zaz was talking, and it made me realize that sadness is gonna come.
Depends on what that version of happiness is.
Yeah, so
but
like
that is pretty much like when you, because yeah, when
well,
you
what
start,
defines success though?
that's
yeah,
the thing.
so
it's like
there are many definitions
different depending on the point of view you're looking at it.
for
It's
me,
like success could be raising a good
for a
family and
crazy
having
person,
some wealth.
for me,
success could be I fucking like finally murdered this fucking family.
Oh my God.
Like that's their version of
That is
like,
true,
kind of
man.
depends.
maybe success is filling your life's purpose, your purpose in life. Maybe whether it's, you know, becoming a doctor and helping people, whether
Well,
it's, you know,
Kind of have
Here's the question: what is our purpose in life? How do we know?
need to, like,
How do we know
you need
what's
to
our
be-
purpose?
You need to be like fairly religious to believe in.
No, here's the
what
thing
is
though:
your
is
purpose in life.
if I was to be like one solid religion, it would literally like the Quran. Is that how you pronounce it?
yes.
I just love the wisdom in that, man. I just love that stuff,
amazing.
dude. Honestly, like I'm not even kidding. I just like that. Yeah. So I guess your purpose is based on you too. So it's kind of like one of those things where there's not a set purpose for you. It's kind of like you figure it out.
Mhm.
So like if you want to be a doctor and help people, like you were saying, you know, that's what your purpose is then, because that's what you feel like your purpose is. Then if it doesn't work out, then you'll figure out, okay, well, maybe that wasn't my purpose, and you'll figure that out. But then with that, then that can tie into success. Just continue what you're saying, because I think you're on the kind of the track that I'm kind of getting on now. I just want to kind of hear what you think about that Xbox, because I think it's very interesting looking at a religious standpoint, not for the fact that it's religion, but I think religion thoughts is very philosophical
Mhm.
with some aspects of life, and I'm just kind of interested to hear what you're.
Not everyone here is religious, so I'm gonna go like somewhat shaky here, but everyone in their lives, you know, has been raised in some different way. We've all been raised in some different way, and there's been some points in our lives that has impacted us in like that gave us interest. Like, oh, I got a PlayStation 2. I'm so interested in gaming. I guess my purpose is to become a gaming, you know, editor, producer, whatever. You know what I mean? There's something in our lives that, like, you know, give us a hint to our purpose. You know what I mean? So.
And you're saying, and your belief is that's on purpose from whatever you believe in. I forget what religion he
Well,
was.
I'm not trying to say it's from a religion. I'm just trying to like make it non-religious. But in my religion, our purpose here is to do our good deeds. Do
Right.
Yeah, the moral from like earlier, where we were talking about the timeline of how we all met each other and stuff, and how this group formed, is that everything happens for a reason. Is that what you're trying to get at?
exactly, yeah. So
There's this thing. Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead.
all right, yeah. So at one point, there's gonna be a certain time where you are going to know something about this religion, right? So I think it's in the Quran, but basically, if you have been exposed to this religion, you've learned about it. It's your choice now to follow it or take a different path. You know what I mean? Because everyone here on Earth has heard about the religion of Islam, so the word has gone out. So it's just your choice, your path, and whatever you choose, it'll still keep coming back to you. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why I put up all these fleets of like Mufti Man quotes, Prophet Muhammad quotes. You know what I mean? Because it'll keep on coming back. So like, it's your path, your choice, and whatever you do with it will lead to your destination. So yeah, Caleb. Yeah, go for it.
So there's a quote from a movie that it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's the movie Evan Almighty. It's like the Bruce Almighty like sequel that has Steve Carell in it.
Oh yeah,
where it's basically where he becomes Noah, and he builds an ark, and it's a religious movie kinda, where basically like Morgan Freeman plays God in that sense, and he talks about how he doesn't give people what they want specifically because he doesn't need to. He gives opportunities to people to do stuff. So he doesn't make people do good. He gives people opportunities to make
choice.
them do good.
Yeah.
Which I even though it was supposed to be like a comedy movie, it still kind of hit deep because it's very true. Like, no matter what you believe in, the world kind of gives you the nut and bolts and the hammer. You choose if you want to do this opportunity or if you want to choose and give the opportunity to do something else.
Yeah, your path.
Yeah,
exactly it.
Beautiful. With those opportunities, man, like so many different things just happen, and it keeps on leading you somewhere to more opportunities and stuff. Like when I started doing YouTube, I think the goal there was just, upload videos, get subscribers. And that was like, let's just say if God gave me that opportunity to do that, right? Because I was able to do it because I got a laptop. I was able to do it. I got a capture card and everything. I was able to do it. So, doing that, and then in the end, recently, I kind of feel like the opportunity to do YouTube was not it. But what I gotten from that opportunity was you guys. I got something better than what I was going for. I got you guys. And I think that's probably one of, the best things I ever got doing that, Cool, I could have gotten a lot of numbers, money, whatever. But I got you guys, and I think that's the best thing I've gotten from that opportunity from there. So opportunities will always appear and stuff, but it's always like something else that comes out from the opportunity that's better that than what you're going for.
Yep, these opportunities keep on coming, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's like Detroit Become Human, man. Like, whatever path you take, whatever choices you make, with the opportunity given, you can go like one way or a different way, and it's just amazing how
like it's insane how so many things can influence your growth. One day in 2018, like me in 2018, I'm just having a bad day, terrible, heartbroken, whatever. I don't care about life anymore. You know, you just suffer too much with it, and you just want to, you just want to be alone, whatever. And then, you kind of just, you grow, and then like you just do something differently. You just choose to do something. You're like, oh, I don't really care. And then that just leads to something awesome. Now I don't really care. And now I don't want to leave, the world due to something, stupid like that,
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of insane how life influences, like, tries to get you back on track. There's like, I feel like there's always this like secret force around us, just putting like the pieces of the puzzle together for you, and it probably like, puzzle pieces, you could start in one section, but then you find the puzzle piece of another section, so you go to that one. It's like, it feels like a puzzle, like this force around you. It's like a puzzle. It goes in different directions. Oh my god, there's a freaking fly in here. But yeah, it's insane, like, to think about, like, there's this force that leads you to this path, and like who would have thought, all of us, right, meeting that's just like a 1 in a million thing, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
Do you guys believe in destiny?
In a way.
For some things, yes.
I feel like destiny can take many forms.
Yeah.
I believe.
I think you put it well.
Yeah, I believe in destiny mainly because, like, you feel like you're supposed to be this one person, but then on probably the last day you're on this earth, you finally realize that this is what you were meant to do, and that was your destiny all along, and that just kind of leads someone else's destiny to continue.
Yeah.
It's like, it goes in like so many different ways, like talking about this stuff. It's an infinite amount of things that we can say.
I feel like I believe it's destiny if a lot of things end up happening to that point, like, naturally, as if like a bunch of coincidences and stuff that you didn't even like have any control of, if that makes sense.
Well,
Yeah,
I want to tie in
I
destiny
can-
with this one thing. If you really think about it, we are all spiritual beings living in a human experience. Like, why couldn't my spiritual or my soul couldn't be in Zazu's body or Ravai's body, Like, my soul is in this specific human body, you know what I mean? So, like, I feel like there's some sort of, destiny in there for my soul to be in
And
this
why
certain
Trying to
body.
say
You know what I
something,
mean?
Xbox?
Oh, wait, what?
place at
You trying
Yeah.
to say something there? Trying to be inside someone?
You son of a bee! I'm not trying to be like
I'm
that,
down.
bro, but
Yeah.
I'm down.
you know what I mean,
Like,
right?
why you're at a place at a certain time, like
Exactly.
why you're here at a certain time, like why, it's crazy to like think about. Like, I know we talked about like celebrity deaths last week, but it's crazy how, like, their destiny just, it's like it just ends so randomly.
Some of them had most of them had very huge impacts on so many different people.
Mhm.
And that's
And even their death impacted more people than what it would have if they continued going on.
Yeah, like Kobe really affected Revive,
Kobe's
man.
legacy, yeah.
Yeah, so many, dude. It's kind of lost the words I was gonna say, but yeah, it's crazy to think about destiny. Like, you're here at a certain time, and then you finally realize why you're here for. Like, you
Mhm.
were born at a certain place at a certain time on a certain date, and you were raised, you were taken to school, you went to college, you got a job, and then it just leads into this one specific day, which is probably your death. And that's the day you finally realized what you or you were born for.
I am in the belief that whenever I do die, it's destiny, which is why I'm not afraid of death at all.
Well, you are destined to
Dang.
die as soon as you're born. Your death date is basically formed. You know.
That is true.
I'm just like, whatever happens, happens.
It is what
You
it
know,
is.
quote by Albert Einstein that I really like. I really carry with me is reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one.
Yeah, that sounds like a Thanos quote. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotta love Thanos. I just realized.
Chuck,
Revive,
that was your
Chuck, y'all
cue.
got anything to say?
So yeah,
Okay, then.
Chuck and Revive were.
No, not really. Sorry.
Are you
Alright.
just watching the game still?
And that is destiny fulfilled.
you know, to something I want to add is I took mythology in like 10th grade, and I
Yep.
still have this paper of like kind of like where all the mythological creatures were kind of made on a story at like which geological location. And it's crazy how culture really affects a place. Like, in terms of like what is considered a fear, too. You know, because in a way, what I like to think sometimes is that the devil doesn't really take physical form and like a religious aspect I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think really the devil takes a physical form and that kind of thing. I think he lives throughout our fears that would push us to make the wrong choices whenever we're in that
Exactly.
instance, or
Yeah.
whenever we're going through a hard time. He lives in those moments throughout us that make us make poor decisions in that time. But it's because we're weak in that moment, so we're easily manipulative. Which, again, it's a religious standpoint. You can also look at it as just like however you want to look at it, but that's like how I like to look at like how the devil lives throughout the people, and more of a, you know, in the sense of not physical. It's just like our fears, or could be looked at like the devil in a sense of how it drives us in certain situations.
Right. I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian, and I go to church. I go to church, and from what I've learned about stuff with the devil and, you know, stuff like that, I kind of put two and two together. And I feel like the devil lives in a form of temptation. That is the world's form of the devil itself, is temptation, and how you prove to go against it and how you prove to be with it. How do you deal with temptation? Do you give into it, or do you not let it give, or do you not give into it?
Mm-hmm.
Because temptation can be anything from, hey man, come smoke this with me, it won't affect anything, or hey man, come ride with me someday to this place even though your parents said not to. It's like the temptation, you know you're not supposed to do it, but do you give into it for the experience? And usually it can be exhilarating, or it can end up being very bad. It's just, it lives in a form of being tempted and being able to combat being tempted and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
Like in the Bible, and not even just like it is in the Bible, but we learned about this in school too, because we were reading something about that had some religious backstory to it, where the devil took three forms. It took a form to try to convince Adam and Eve to go with him to a palace full of gold, and to be paid with riches, and be paid off and be paid indefinitely. But it wasn't Adam and Eve, it was Jesus, but he didn't give in to the temptation. And with Eve biting the apple, isn't it called the apple of temptation? Isn't that literally what it's called? I think.
I actually it probably is, to be honest. Let me see.
And Eve got convinced by the snake that was talking to her to bite into the apple that they were told not to bite into. And it was the temptation of it.
Yeah, I think a good way to kind of look at it too is like the devil isn't really like a physical, like in a certain way, yes, but like overall, I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's. There's a funny movie that just reminded me about that, but so I just don't think it's so much sense of a physical form, although maybe he could possess one or she, whatever the fuck. You know, we're not gonna get gender specific. You know, the culture we live in now, we know how that gets. But, yeah, it's very interesting to think about though too, because I can't say I'm super religious, but I do take on some philosophy from religion because I do find it very true in a lot of aspects of life, and let's be honest, like there's a reason why the Bible or Quran or whatever, you know, those kind of things, like it's been passed down through all of these years because of the wisdom and the things it holds for life, and obviously it would have been carried down all those years if it didn't hold to be true in some cases.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I know for a lot of people out there that aren't religious, you might be thinking otherwise, but it's not like cut and dry. It's philosophy. It's literally like mainly up to how you interpret it too, in a way. You could like you know, it's interesting to think about.
No.
And yeah. So
there's a lot of things you can like. There's an infinite amount of things you can like, you know, probably create a religion off of, and it would make sense because it'll make sense like as you go for life. Probably, you know, there could probably be a new religion created tomorrow, and then their philosophies, whatever, they make sense, and you'll probably be like, wow, I didn't even really think about it in that way, you know. There's like an infinite amount of things we could probably think about.
You know, yeah, that also leaves me to think about like all the infinite things that we just don't think about, like all the shit in the universe that's like we're just in a very small place in a very very small dot in the entirety of the universe, and it's like here we are.
Dude, it's like, it's insane to even think about. You think like Earth is just like this one place in the, you know, it's just one place, but like, bro, go out to space, go out to even farther into space, you'll probably find, you know, a different Earth. You know, oh, dude, it's crazy to think about. And then, you know, they'll probably have some philosophies that are like even crazier than the ones we have here, you know?
Yeah, literally. You know, something that I like to think about too, on to speak on the topic of space, what I like to think about sometimes is just like just like with physics and stuff wise, but I just find it so interesting at the fact, like, so imagine like us now and just put ourselves out in space, and like it's weird to think about that there wouldn't be any fucking sound because it's a vacuum and there's like sound doesn't travel in a fucking vacuum because of the, you know. And like think about if you were able to, the sun would literally fucking destroy our eardrums.
That
Which
is true.
Weird to think about. Like that in itself there, it's like, isn't that crazy that sound, just due to like air molecules and all that kind of crap, obviously, you know, we don't have air in space, so it's just how it all works out too, with just the laws of the universe, how just sound can't travel in space from a vacuum, therefore the sun can't make any sound, so it doesn't make us go deaf, but it like now we're capable of living because we're in the perfect spot in the solar system. It's like there's just so many things that it's just like it's mind-blowing to think about, because like how it all works out, not only in our each individual units of life, but also just with everything in the world, with laws of just the laws of science and nature, how it's just like it all works out.
Yeah,
It's crazy. And I think Lauren Gale just took a shit,
As
but it's all good.
always. Yeah, one crazy thing that since I'm in Earth and space science, one crazy thing we were thinking about is the end of the sun, where it gets bigger and bigger, turns into a red giant, and then just collapse. Yeah, the Earth is gonna get swallowed up by that sun. So like, bro, we are literally useless mother duckers up on a rock. So like, that gets you thinking a lot. And to think
Yeah,
how
we still have
tiny we
time.
are compared to like the entire universe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, what's interesting to think about too is like how far would we be technologically then? Like, would we be advanced enough to the point where we leave the solar system? So billions of years when that happens, like the species will be fine, but Earth is still fucking gone. And also, like in that time, what would Earth look like? Because with pollution and that kind of thing, we know that's not looking too great for us right now. So,
Ooh.
I'm just gonna say this because this is something I was doing for school as a research thing, and I think it's very interesting. And maybe we could talk about this more because I find this stuff very interesting. But solar energy, or solar panels rather, they're a good way to get energy and that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
But it's not good for like mass use for the future because compared to windmills. Now, when you think of, for example, Xbox, what's a con with a windmill that you think of? Like, think of animals and flying.
Birds
Just
get
make it easier
sliced
for you.
up.
Okay. Now, with solar panels, let's see if you can think of one. Now, with solar panels sitting on the ground, what are some cons that you may think of?
Well, if it's sitting...
And they also don't always sit on the ground. They could sit in different places where it could approach differently. But just them sitting on a building rooftop or just sitting on the ground or just wherever, what's a con that you may think of that could...
So if it's sitting on the ground or literally anywhere, actually, any natural disaster like a hurricane, tsunami, anything could like wreck it if it's like not stable on the ground, you know what I mean? So like if a hurricane or tornado were to come in, the winds would be so strong it'll be just wiped out, you know what I mean? And then all that energy is lost. So
exactly. So that's a very good one because that is definitely an answer. Second one is the sun isn't out all the time, so that's the second one.
Yeah.
Just with panels in general, but this is not part of the thing. But well, that is a con, I guess. Yeah. So the natural disasters, and the biggest one for me is people don't think about that. Like if you set them on like depending on where they could be set, and like when people think of like powering a city, which is almost like crazy, kind of with how much watts powers that a city, like New York uses 11 billion in one day. New York City does. Just New York City uses 11 billion watts hours in one day. There's some, it was like just watts in general. I don't know. It's like then one single panel only produces 340 watts. And I'll get into like the dimensions, that kind of thing more specifically. But so also the other cons is when depending on where you place them, animals can nest underneath them, right? Or birds could nest underneath them on a rooftop. And if they mess up the wiring, that will mess up. That will get very dangerous for the animal that chewed on the wiring, first off. It would also mess up the panel, so then it messes up the energy that it's producing, which then would mess up what it's powering. Then also the sun isn't out constantly, so we don't have a constant source producing the watts. So you're not going to have a constant production of energy, only during the day. So that's another thing, big thing. For my kind of way to think about it, I put it in like a New York perspective because, I mean, we all love New York City, right? And the Times Square, it's all amazing. So I figured out that it uses 11 billion watts in one day, which is fucking crazy to me. Like, which makes sense, it makes sense because of literally fucking Times Square and everything, and all the buildings and the places people live in the city. Just like, which you kind of, in a year, New York City uses fucking 4 trillion watts. And you know how many solar panels that take, because they produce 340 watts, with when the sun's constantly beating on them and that kind of thing. It would take 31 million. Well, I'll just round it up. 32 million solar panels
Oh
just
my
to power up
gosh.
New York City, and each of them are like 16 feet, square feet. So like that's kind of
Space is an issue. Yeah.
that's a decent amount of space that you gotta cover up, you know. And it's like natural disasters or like snow covering the panels. How you gonna fucking climb up a building to clean that off? You know. But I'm sure they could figure out a way where they get it where snow can't sit on it, and maybe like,
Windshield wipers.
that, yeah, that
Okay.
would work, bro.
No.
Or I could create some like self-producing heat, which would also use energy. So that's another problem. But wind turbines actually. So depending on like how constant they're moving or whatever, and depending on just kind of like where it is and stuff, it can produce up to 7 megawatts, bro, which is like 7 million watts. So like wind turbines are probably just the best route to go in terms of environmentally friendly approach, because the amount of watts it produces is good, and it doesn't affect animals, and it's, I mean, it does affect birds obviously, but it's like throughout the entire United States, I'm sure they're not gonna be. I mean, we just gotta figure out a way where the endangered birds, voice crack, but endangered birds won't be affected in a manner. But I just thought that was very interesting to think about, because I've been seeing a lot of talk about people thinking like, why don't we just switch solar? Well, and that's just talking about New York City alone, by the way. Like industrial wise, it would be way more than just what New York City alone uses. So it's just like, it's almost impossible to use solar right now, because first off, not a constant thing, natural disasters, like it just isn't a very safe route to take in terms of, so we're kind of in a bad situation when it comes to energy and industrial production. And it's like, the Green New Deal and that kind of thing, it's like we're in a hard spot when it comes to trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
Louder.
Yeah.
I want to show you something later. It's a show.
Or
I don't know
Revive
if you'll
Jomet
watch
wants
it.
you in the chat.
God.
Yeah. Also, Perk, are you here?
Yeah.
Zazu, I got a question for you.
There's
Yeah.
some news. Our anime moon records are now in Zombies World Records.
Wait, what?
Our anime ones from way back in the summer. They're on ZWR right now.
Are you talking about the world
anime
record one?
The world record anime ones, yep. They're on there.
Why are they there now?
No idea. Sway just came in my chat and
Wait.
told me.
What's
Are
your
you
question, Caleb?
How do you feel about being 18
Ooh.
or going to be 18
Um,
this weekend, right?
yeah, tomorrow. Well, Sunday. Sunday.
It is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday.
Big Bird's birthday tomorrow.
Hey.
Oh yeah. By the way, there's gonna be a power surge in my area, so if I randomly like leave, just know I'm joining back. I just gotta fucking.
Yep, Sway is right. All your records are still there.
Nice.
You're there now. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, Revive Jomet doesn't want you. He said you stink.
I said
Yeah.
I
But,
want you.
Wait, which is the ones that we did? I'm like,
uh,
oh, yep, there it is. I see it.
like 4P moon.
So yeah.
Megas.
Zazu. I
Yeah.
got a show. I don't know if you've heard of the show before, but there's a show that's basically about space and like the whole thing we were talking about earlier that I didn't get to comment on. With the a lot of like the what space would be like, what would we be like as humans if in billions of years if we didn't if we like left Earth, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if any of you know what I'm talking about, but the show's called The 100, and
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The
basically it's basically about a show about 100 people. Basically they leave Earth, right, and they leave for a long ass time, And basically, what happens is Earth gets destroyed, right? By I think it's a natural. It's not natural. It's like I think it's something hits Earth, right, and basically wipes out most of the population, like 99% of it or something. And basically, they have to go out and like go back there. They send a group of people to go back to Earth, and that's the 100. That's the 100 people that go back to Earth and try to see if it's still inhabitable or not. And that's like the whole point of the show. It's pretty interesting to see how it works and stuff like that with the society. But yeah, that's what I was.
I heard about
thinking.
that show. I never watched. It sounds interesting, so I might have to give it a watch. Actually,
It's really interesting to me. Yeah.
yeah. It's an interesting thought too. Which is how that is. Yeah. I like how I broke down the solar panel issue in like 5 minutes.
Crazy. Yeah. You should get an A+.
Maybe that's what I should go then. Something with that. Well, actually, energy was something I was very interested in, and that kind of thing. We just have to
Xbox.
find a brilliant way to produce energy. But go ahead.
Xbox, you remember when you were on my school announcements?
Oh yeah, you did tell me that. Yeah, I remember.
We took a picture of the Google Classroom thing, and
I didn't know.
You're not Classroom.
I didn't know you were gonna be on the announcements. I was
Yeah.
video, and I kind of saw. I went to school the next morning and looked up at the board. And I just saw you fucking explaining about Ramadan. I was like, oh look, Xbox is on my school announcements.
I remember you tweeted that out, and I was laughing so hard because I thought he joined your fucking Google Meet.
It's beautiful.
He's not,
I feel honored.
he's wearing.
He's not you.
He's wearing. He was. Yeah, he's not mean flavor, bro. It was funny to see him wear that red shirt though.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was funny because he's also the thumbnail of the announcements video. Because my teacher uploads the announcements after like she's done just showing them, and literally Xbox is the thumbnail.
Oh, beautiful.
It's
so honored.
Xbox.
So now if I show up at Caleb's school, they'll know who I am. Amazing.
Like, hey, Osel, I remember you.
Moving to Ohio.
You remember when I do? We talked about this earlier, but when I joined the Google Meet after Flamer, I'm like, "Is this?" Sorry, I'm like the Spanish.
Flamer and Zazu joined my Google Meets for my class one time.
Oh my
And
god.
he's like, hey, or Flamer first came, he's like, hi, I'm sorry, is this Spanish class? Because he's acting like he was a foreign exchange student. So he's like, is this Spanish class? And my teacher goes, no, honey, this is math. He goes, oh, I'm so sorry, must have had the wrong code, and just leaves.
And she let us in too, by the way.
Yeah, she's goofy. She's like, yeah, let's see what these people want.
That's nice of her.
And she let Zazu, and Zazu's like, shit, dude, sorry for being late for Spanish. And she's like, this is not Spanish class. And you're like, and Zazu's like, cool, and they said, nice hat, and left.
Oh my god.
I said nice hat. It was all muffled. I was like, man.
Yeah, he's a nice hat. And got on muffled, so he sounds like, man, shit. It kind of sounded like he called her fat.
Oh my god.
My teacher, she's a big girl.
Mm.
Got very quiet after he said that and left. So we're like, okay. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
I wish I was there.
Yeah, man, that was a funny ass day.
Was it
I
recorded?
remember. No, sadly not.
Should
I
be on
remember,
YouTube.
I remember Caleb fell asleep on the Discord and me and Flavor were just sitting there. and we literally we're talking about the struggle scale we're going through. I'm like, yeah, Caleb's gonna something about wake up and his teachers emailed him back, or it was something like that. And Caleb woke up like the fucking Undertaker. He's just like, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, they were talking about the teacher I hated in chemistry. I remember I told him about it, and then like fucking Zazie brought up the email that she sent me, and I literally for some reason heard her name, woke up and just said, "Fuck that bitch."
He was snoring so hard that at the end of it, he just like stopped snoring. He's like, "Fuck that bitch." And I was playing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered.
So fuck that bitch. Oh, dude, quarantine right when MW2R came out.
Oh my gosh.
Quarantine was a different story, man. So much shit happened during quarantine.
It's crazy now
Something
because
special.
now I'm like, now it's like all different, dude.
Everything
Yeah,
is
it's
going back to
crazy.
normal.
Like I
It's-
couldn't wait to quarantine and just like chill out myself. Now I'm just like different.
Fuck this shit. Dude. I want to go outside. Now I'm like, dude, I hate this. I used to, when I heard we were going in it where like we're gonna have to stay inside, I was like, dude, this is the fucking godsend, bro.
You're like finally YouTube. Let's go.
Yeah.
I can actually stream for once in my life.
As an
Yeah,
introvert,
still-
hey man, I'm all
we still-
alone.
But now in my Discord, I always say, hey guys, stream today. Never stream. I can read the past. I'm gonna go into my Discord real quick.
Time to make an Alad
Um,
video.
Today I said, stream today. I said that today at 11 o'clock. Didn't stream. Yesterday I'm gonna try to stream the Easter egg. Didn't stream the Easter egg. I said on the 17th stream today. Maybe didn't stream that day. No, I'm just very bipolar when it comes to streaming.
Hey man, you're a busy man.
Because
It's alright.
like I'm in school and it sounds like a good idea and it sounds like something fun that I want to do, but then I get home and lay in my bed and I watch some Vanos gaming and I'm like, do I want to get up, bro, or do I want to sleep? And then I fell asleep for like 3 hours. Then I wake up and go like cliff jumping or something with my friends.
At least you have friends. Boo hoo. Joking.
Shut the hell up, Xbox. You know you're my stupid head.
Alright.
Stupid.
Everybody knows that.
Ooh.
RJ, Chuck, are you guys alive?
I think they are dead.
I heard Chuck. RJ probably is taking a fat dump. But yeah.
Damn it, Zazu.
You want to see?
Oh, there
my
he is.
God.
And no, I do not want to see. That'll be horrifying.
Throughout this whole entirety of the podcast, Zazu's been horny. I just want to let you guys know that.
Oh my. Of course. Of
Zazu.
So
course.
everything's normal as usual then, right?
Yes.
Send me the sauce, Zazu.
So I have one question for you.
Uh-huh.
So Sal,
Yes.
what is your favorite
Wait. Oh, that's what happened to Zazu. He said he was gonna get.
I was
Zazu. Zazu's power went out. Yep. Revive, what were we gonna say?
Oh shoot, what was I gonna say? Okay, I was gonna say that what is your hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. What?
I think he just ate a cheeseburger.
The fuck up. Alright, anyways.
Whoa.
How do I word this?
By wording it.
Ooh,
Alright,
magic.
Sal. Sal, what is your favorite thing like to do in life? You know, kind of like just like if someone asked you to go out or go outside and go do something, what would be your first like thing to do?
Just now that I really think about it, I would say streaming, but you know, that's kind of like at my current state, it's kind of like burning me out.
Wait, so you're gonna go outside and stream?
No, I would say like
Yes, sir.
relaxing,
Fucking
you know,
hell.
just straight up relaxing, you know, peacefully laying down. End of story. Yeah. Yeah, I would say streaming is my favorite thing to do, but like, yeah, from where I'm at in this channel, it's kind of like it got shot in the knees and it's just ready to die. That's what my channel's at right now. Gotta put an end to this, which is why I'm moving to Twitch on June 15th. But I'm not gonna quit YouTube. I'm like gonna do videos only. And
Wait. I didn't know about this. Wait, what? You're moving to Twitch now?
on June 15th. I thought I told everybody about this.
You didn't tell me.
It's on my, Discord announcement. Tragic sent that out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Do you remember that I left your Discord?
How could you do that to me?
I was just clearing out, you know. You were posting notifications every single day.
Because I live stream every day.
Exactly. It was gonna get annoying. I wanted
You
to
know
take
there
my
is
nap.
a mute notification option.
Yeah, I did know that, but I think it was better to leave the server.
I think it's better to
Don't worry,
kick
I
your balls.
But yeah, that's a good change, man. Honestly, you'll be free to do more stuff on Twitch because YouTube is with an algorithm that freaking sucks.
Yeah. So my plan is to like make videos on YouTube and upload it on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, and stream the podcast on Friday like usual, and then on Twitch, the weekdays, and then Saturday and Sunday. Because I'm doing videos and streams. The videos on YouTube, streams on Twitch. So, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, talking about that, like, I said I uploaded a video saying that I was gonna come back to YouTube streaming. I only did the Warzone event, and then it was time for the season 3 countdown, and I was like, no, I don't want to do it.
The Warzone event was kind of yikes, man.
Cause I realized what I realized before doing that countdown stream was it's going to be once again just random people coming into the stream. And what are those random people going to do? Just put views on that stream alone? What is that going to do? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized, Zombies itself, or I'm not gonna say Zombies. I'm just gonna say gaming itself on YouTube streams. I don't think it's as good as people say it is. And the reason why I say that is because most of the people you probably watch on YouTube streaming, they already had that platform before YouTube even had that algorithm, because it was probably easier to get on the recommended page, back in the day, just by, starting up a stream, and then, a couple viewers come in, and then, it gets recommended. But now, you probably have to like have a certain amount of viewers and stuff. And even if you put your game under like, the game that you're playing, and you find that category in YouTube, you're always going to get the people who are the top streamers, who has the most views on that on their stream. So where you think the viewers are going to click, where the most attention is at. So that's what I'm saying. It's good that you're going to Twitch, because not only you're free to do whatever you want to do, you're not going to be kind of what's the right word to put, I'm just gonna say, like, you're not gonna be put down with some bullshit of an algorithm,
Yeah.
because I feel like viewership on Twitch, or like the viewers itself on Twitch, they're more interested in new stuff. I feel like they don't really care about the popularity of someone. Maybe some do, but you really see like there's a balance between viewers on Twitch, between like different famous streamers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's unbelievable to say this, but like, remember when Ninja was like the top streamer on Twitch? But now you see him, he's not that top streamer anymore.
Still remember when he
And that's
streamed with
because-
Drake.
Yeah, and now he's like that streamer who, plays something different every now and then. He doesn't play what everyone needs to play to stay on top. And he has a nice viewership, and I think that's good. Who cares about like 100K viewers? Cool, that's literally forcing yourself to do something you don't enjoy. I'd rather have 3 viewers and enjoy something rather than have 100K and not enjoying something.
Yep. Oh man.
In all honesty, like, you know, I would love to be like a good streamer on YouTube. And I know I said like I was gonna return, but I don't think it's for me anymore, to be honest. I think that was just like a hobby to me for a while. And you know, I'm not gonna say it wasn't a good thing, because it is a good thing. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't have met you guys.
Yep.
So yeah, I'll take that as a win from that. But yeah, you know, I don't know. You know, maybe I have the passion to do it in the summer, maybe, but still gotta figure stuff out. But I'm glad you're making that change. I think that's a really good change for you personally. Proud of that. So I can't wait to see how you guys grow. How you
Very
grow.
difficult thing to do.
Yeah, that's
Very
also
ballsy.
true.
Which I respect it.
Yeah.
Respect it.
You know, you have like a big viewership on YouTube, and a lot of people, you know, watch you there. But like, you know, what's the word? I forgot the word. I must be an idiot. Transitioning there. That's the word. Thank you.
Transgendering.
What? Transitioning over to a different platform, man. That's gonna be a tough time, and you'll probably feel like, oh man, this is not doing well. But I know you, Xbox. You're gonna have fun with it. You're gonna still be the same you. It's just gonna be on a different platform. That's it.
Yep. And playing Big Tumblr songs in the background, as long as DMCA does not kill me.
All you have to do really for DMCA is just delete the pod.
Oh,
That's all you have to do. Or I don't know if there's like this plugin where like it plays the song on stream, but like when it goes to the VOD, it doesn't have the song on it anymore. I don't know what's it called. I don't know if that even is a thing, but it's something I heard about. I think it's pretty cool. Maybe that could, if you could do your research on that, you'll probably find it. But yeah, you're more free to do stuff on Twitch.
Totally.
The only risk is the viewership. But who cares about views? You're just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
So, Zazu, are you here? What's going on? Did the power
Definitely with Twitch,
Yeah,
you
the
definitely
power
feel
went
like you have a lot more freedom.
Totally.
You definitely feel like you have a lot more freedom than YouTube. And YouTube, you have to set up like thumbnails, you have to set up titles, you have to do all this extra shit before you can actually start streaming. That's kind of stressful. Twitch, you don't need a thumbnail, you don't need any of that crap. You don't even need a good title. I mean, it'd help to get newer viewers in, but you literally, it's just you. That's what I love about Twitch is most of the time people don't come to Twitch streams to watch like whatever. Like most people come to YouTube videos to watch what the YouTube video is about and not really the creator. The thing I like about Twitch is when people come to your Twitch stream, they know they're coming for you because they're watching you specifically and not any other Twitch streamer. That's what I love about Twitch. And YouTube, with YouTube, it's like I could be doing I could be doing 5, and someone would watch me mainly for the sole purpose of they like BO1, and then they would never come to any more of my streams mainly because I never play BO1 anymore. I only play it like once, and then they never come to my streams anymore because they're like, oh, this guy doesn't play 5 that much anymore. I'm gonna stop watching. But when you come with a Twitch stream, you don't really have you can watch based on what games they play. But most of the time, people stay for the actual creator themselves and how they enjoy the creator playing it. Because on the sides of Twitch, on the left side, it doesn't really tell you what they're doing. It just says their name and that they're streaming. And that, you're like, oh, Xbox is streaming. Let me watch this guy, see how he's doing. That's what I like about Twitch. And there's a lot more freedom with music and stuff. And you don't have to worry about getting your shit taken down.
So
the only thing you have to worry about is your VODs getting taken down, which it's not a huge deal. But I love Twitch. You can clip stuff and everything like that, but you don't have to worry about not making money and stuff because of playing music.
And I do want to say this one thing as well. Like, I feel like I've recently, like, back then I really didn't watch Twitch a lot because I only knew YouTube. But then when some people started to transition over to Twitch, and I was like, wait, what is Twitch? And like, recently during the pandemic, you kind of start to like watch different games, different streamers, and you really like these different streamers. Like their personality is just, funny, and stuff. And I feel like I've watched more different games now than when I was on like watching YouTube. Probably YouTube, you would probably watch like 2 different games, and like the content itself in the video is so limited that you could just watch a Twitch stream and it'd probably be the same amount of content, but it'd probably be more than that. I don't really know how to explain it well, but like I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I wish YouTube was more like Twitch. I think YouTube started out as like a great platform that could have been superior to Twitch, but they kind of moved far away from that, and they focused more on how to make it more popular, how to make these creators more popular. And I don't think that should be the main focus. I think YouTube should have been just entertainment, and I think the idea with Twitch is really just entertainment. You can watch anyone, you can clip like funny moments, and you just have a fun time in the chat. The emotes and stuff. I love emote chats because even though it's just like a picture in the chat, it's funny looking at it when something funny happens on the stream. Like, oh, Pog, you put Pog, and you're like, oh my god, yeah, everyone's pogging in the chat.
Yeah.
And like, when the person dies and we all laugh in chat, everyone's like, what's the guy's name? Is the guy that passed away sadly? I forgot what was that emote.
Etika.
Oh, the Etika one.
No, not that one.
The
Not that
laughing
one.
Spanish dude.
Yeah, that guy, the laughing Spanish dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like everyone puts that one. It's good, and like I kind of get annoyed when some people say like they don't like the emote chats or the emotes itself. I'm like, then you must be doing Twitch wrong because it's just for entertainment. That's what everyone's in your chat for. They're just watching and they're giving their reaction. So if you don't like it, then why you're on Twitch? You should just be on YouTube where it's just words, right?
I think for me personally, I'm not a big fan of the emote chats because I like having a conversation and feeling like I'm actually talking to the person that's streaming.
Oh yeah.
And there's some times where like people have emote chats and I feel like I can't express anything to them and have them like see how I feel about what they're doing, or have anyone except for like just showing like a goofy face. And there's sometimes like I feel like that kind of is annoying, especially for like smaller streamers. Oh Jesus Christ.
Coronavirus.
Excuse me. Especially for like smaller streamers that don't have much of a following. Like I like commenting and like asking like how they got into it, why they want to stream like that. But it's hard to actually have a conversation and get like get something out of people when you're just commenting laughing Spanish guy.
Yeah,
that's just kind of how I feel about emote chats.
That is true, and I can see that. Like that's a reasonable reason.
Fuck.
But yeah, like Twitch is just way better.
Totally.
I tried it. I enjoyed it because I always want to play like a game and just like stream it because I want to see how people react to it, I would say. I kind of like stopped doing that on Twitch because I was like, it's not for me. But again, that's just me. I think I'm starting to grow out that I don't want to stream anymore. I think I kind of matured during this pandemic, and I think, it is not for me anymore. I think it was that was just a hobby for the old me. I think it was just a reason. It was a reason to get away from the world. But now, like, I feel like I found my place in the world. I feel like there's no reason for that anymore to help me. So I feel like streaming has kind of completed its purpose in my life. So now, you know, I could probably move on. But if you ever like feel like you need a, you know, kind of like do something to get back on the track, you know, I probably would go back to streaming, you know. But right now I feel like that it's completed its purpose for me.
I
Do
feel
what
you.
you gotta do, man. Also, if
Mhm.
there's
I feel-
one guy. Oh wait, do you want to go, Caleb? Or
No, you go. You're
Okay.
good.
if there's one guy I gotta say, or to ask advice for on Twitch, it would be Chuck. Chuck, you got any advice for me? You know, when I move
He's
to
a
Twitch?
big
Yeah.
Twitch guy.
Yeah, streams every day, man. Killing it 24/7.
Just keep doing that until you get lucky.
Okay.
Fair.
What is that courtesy laugh?
No idea. All right, Caleb, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna say that another thing that I really appreciate about Twitch is how interactive it is with the viewers of itself. Like the custom emotes, the amount of emotes there are. Like again, with like Perkus said, you know, so a little bit like that with like all the emotes, how there's different ways to express yourself. Also, channel points is another huge thing that's I think missed by a lot of different streaming services. Channel points is a really, really awesome way to be interactive with the actual content creator itself. No matter how many people, no matter how many people are watching, you can earn channel points and make somebody that you're watching do something based off how many channel points you rack up.
Yeah.
And I just love the thought of channel points itself. And with YouTube, you can set up channel points with YouTube. It's just a lot less accessible and it's a lot less known of because, you know, you have to have a Nightbot chat that says, hey, there's channel points and do this to see all the different ways you can do channel points. But I just love how some of them, like for me, I have one that makes me drink water, one that makes me play the game blindfolded for 15 minutes.
My God.
It's just, it's a lot more interactive. It's a lot more of like, again, it's more like you and the content creator you're watching are together, and it doesn't feel like there's a wall between you. It feels like you guys are kind of in the same room, which is what I love about Twitch. Is it doesn't feel like there's like a giant wall in front of you that you cannot like say anything, but like you're basically in the same room saying, hey, I have this amount of channel points. Swipe that over. Do this.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I love about Twitch as well.
Yeah, I like
Dude.
when Revived spent 100,000 monk minutes on Chuck's Twitch to make him play all BO for Easter eggs except for Dead of the Night. That was just amazing.
That was good. That was
Yeah.
good. Dude, one thing I want to
cool.
say as well is that YouTube has way too many statistics on its site. And even on the on your channel alone, like you can watch a stream and there's so many statistics. And for the streamer itself, streaming on YouTube, right? You have to look at the dislikes and the likes, and you're like, man, what do I have to do to make the stream better? And the thing is, it's like I don't like yeah, you could always do better, but like, you know, likes and dislikes shouldn't be enforcing you to do that. It should be yourself.
Mhm.
And that's why I like about Twitch is like you feel like you're probably doing better because of the people, not numbers. If people like your content, you know you're doing it right. So like there's like a huge difference between YouTube and Twitch. Like YouTube is more like numbers, and then Twitch is like more people. Like Caleb said, interactive. Like you're gonna get more connected with people on Twitch, and you're gonna meet more people on Twitch. I think that pretty nails it down for that.
Right.
Like-
I do want to add something off of that.
Yeah.
With what you said with statistics, and that's a huge point that I kind of forgot about YouTube, is that based on how people find your channel on YouTube it's one huge statistic. The whole algorithm of YouTube is one huge statistic. It's
Mhm.
like based off of, hey, did you one day watch a Call of Duty Zombies video? Maybe you'll like this streamer and put him in your recommended, and then they'll discover Xbox, which then they'll like Xbox and watch more of his streams. But say that guy never watched Call of Duty Zombies. That guy would never have gotten recommended to Xbox. That guy would have never watched Xbox, and he'd end up not getting that viewer. And the thing about Twitch is very direct, meaning if someone wants to watch Call of Duty Zombies, they go straight to Twitch, search up Call of Duty Zombies, and they'll get a crap ton of people live streaming Call of Duty Zombies, and they don't have to think about the recommended. They don't have to think about like who else is there. They can just scroll through, see who they want to watch, see if they're interesting, pick and watch them.
That is true.
And you don't have to worry about catering those people.
It's good that way.
And another thing about Twitch is like I'd like to recommend it because it doesn't recommend you the top streamers every time. Sometimes it recommends you people that are like have less viewers, and I think I like that because like if you don't recommend like smaller creators, then why are they working so hard, trying to get there,
Right.
But like YouTube is like you said, it's a whole statistic. Like I remember YouTube back then, if you get a lot of it was only views. If you got a lot of views on your video, you became an overnight internet sensation. But like right now, what's it called? Right now, YouTube chooses what videos goes on their trending page. And I feel like that's kind of unfair because I feel like, if a video does super well, it should end up on the trending page because it is actually trending, But
Right.
YouTube just picks it right now. It's no longer the video doing the job. It's YouTube that's doing the job itself.
Yeah. And Twitch also, I think I do like about Twitch is they do have a recommended channels thing. And like what you said, it's not always those huge, like guaranteed the first recommended channel, the person's probably going to have over 5K viewers.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a given because, they usually want to recommend bigger people to watch. But usually the second or third people usually have around maybe 10 to 11 viewers. Like I'm looking at mine right now. I am recommended to someone named It's Your Boy Tipster. And he's playing some 8-bit game right now and he's gaining viewers. And it's awesome to see that they're recommending these people that are a lot smaller. And also the Big Mike, who's a zombies guy that probably sounds familiar to some people. And he's also my recommended, and he doesn't have the most, but because Twitch knows I like zombies, they're going to recommend me some people that play zombies a lot and are a smaller amount of views than others.
Yeah.
Which I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking
Really
at
cool.
yeah. Yeah, so I wish you the best on your transition over to Twitch.
Thank you.
Xbox. I think that was something I've been waiting for a while. Like when you did it the first time, I was like, dude, I hope you kind of pursue that and like, you get affiliate and stuff. I know it's not all about the money, but like Twitch is also like kind of easy to gain some money for, just having fun, entertaining people, and with that, you can do whatever you want. You get more, what's it called? You improve your setup, you start, you save up, you use that money for like, let's say a college fund, there's a lot of things you can do on Twitch, and I think the opportunity is right there.
Yeah.
I agree.
Also, just saying, we've been doing this podcast for over 3 hours. Another successful podcast, huh?
Woo!
Let's go.
Any last words from everyone? Like, I don't know if you guys want to wrap it up.
That sounds so like hostile. Like we're about to die, dude. Like, yo.
I mean, it's nearly 1
All right,
a.m.,
guys,
bro.
wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up before I
Thank you guys,
bomb.
thank you guys for inviting me. I appreciate it.
I mean, we
Hell
could
yeah,
have
It was
a,
fun having you,
Thank for
Caleb.
fun. Yes, it was.
yeah.
Again,
Any
guys,
last minute questions from chat?
guys,
anything.
remember, so in the future, these episodes should be on Spotify and stuff like that. So if you guys want to check them out afterwards, you can, as well as YouTube. So yeah, That's just what I wanted to say real quick for that. If you guys want to check them out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Chuck is feeling nauseous. Can we get some get well soons for my boy Chuck?
Yeah, and some hearts for Chuck.
I love you, Chuck.
Episode 2 will probably end up being up on Spotify before episode 1.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
there's a lot of different things this episode. A lot of heartfelt talks, a lot of jokes, a lot of fun stuff.
You know what's funny? We talk all this good stuff about Twitch, and then I have to say one bad thing about it, that we had to flip on the Switch an option in order to save the broadcast for the last week, and we didn't do that. God damn it, Twitch. Why is that even a thing?
Yeah, I should automatically save it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it any last minute thoughts, anyone? You know?
I mean, so if you guys have anything like to talk if you guys have any questions for us, you can always, go on our Twitter and ask us questions for us to talk about and topics. So if you guys care to do that, there's also that.
Mm-hmm.
About that poll on that Twitter account about the movies.
Oh, yeah,
we're still gonna do
the one that revived. The one that revived forgot to tweet out. Joking.
Perkin never forgave me the options.
I did give you the options.
Never did.
Okay, no, I didn't. But you were supposed to remind me.
Bro, I'm about to run outside naked. I'm so warm.
Oh my gosh. Just get a fan, bro.
Hey, next week you guys will see a video of Zazu running naked.
Oh my gosh.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, exactly. But yeah, I think next week we'll probably have the movie poll vote Cat in the Hat so we can actually watch it with Revive, because this man has never seen the Cat in the Hat.
What?
Yes.
The books and never knows a movie.
That is haram.
Yes. You heard it from Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
That is haram.
Also, by the way,
I think we should
tomorrow are the Zilas gonna do some Jeopardy?
Ooh.
Like instead of Among Us,
Yeah,
down for Jeopardy?
Maybe.
I'm down for Jeopardy.
I was gonna say Xbox. Actually, I'll talk to you after the stream.
Let's wrap up the podcast and we can talk.
Let's wrap this up and we can talk about tomorrow. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for coming out.
What the fuck?
Again,
have a wrap up.
Shut the fuck up. All right, thank you guys for coming out.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
All right.
No, but thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for everyone that's been on the streams. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Sorry.
And there's RJ screaming. So yeah, remember you guys may go check us out on Twitter and the episodes to come on Spotify and stuff like that. And yeah, I think any final words before we go.
And yeah, next week you'll see Zazu run naked. That is going to be something we're going to try to get. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.